Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to 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 brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
LT cooking your
Rob that nigga, man. Yeah, son.
DJNV. An inside source tells us that the iHeartRadio offices were visited by the feds who took out electronic equipment as part of this investigation. From Newark, Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
When I first got into real estate, I called 3 people. I called Clue, I called Fabulous, I called Joe Budden. Right? My Desert Storm family. And I said, hey guys, I'm doing real estate. This is something that I think that, you should invest a little bit of money in, try it out, and that way you can do it. Joe Budden told me it was a Ponzi scheme and I was going to go to jail. Fab was like, I'll call you back. And Clue was like, nah, it's not for me.
Tony the Closer, man. What is up, Tony the Closer? How are you doing?
Why is it every time I see a live with you, it's like you try to take shots at my name? I feel it like you got a lot of disrespect when it comes to me. I just don't like it. Like, this is a case about victims in a major multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme, and I see you. First off, the lawyer put misinformation with a kidnapping in there, and you sitting there repeating it multiple times to your followers when they're now believing that bullshit. That's disrespectful.
People talk about it all day long. My man does real estate. My man does credit. My man.
Right, yes, a lot of
Fuck you and your man. He's probably lying. But when it comes to it, I wanted to show you what I was working on and show you how I did it.
Shout out to Tony. All right. Now listen.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Before you leave, Tony, we're not going to do this. I kicked Tony off.
What happens is that $4 million in equity, if you sell it, do you get the $4 million?
What you mean? That's my money.
Yeah, the person
like,
has
even
to
though if
pay
it's not paid off.
No, that's their problem.
Yeah.
In fact, Tony knew who she was because she had defrauded one of Tony's contests. Tony had a contest. He had a free drawing, and you could enter one time for the free drawing. It was a raffle. It was a giveaway. She purchased Tony's course, and then she used the information with skip tracing and all this other stuff. And she made, from Tony's course, she learned how to make thousands of different accounts. From these thousands of accounts, she entered Tony's contest and won. But Tony was like, you fucking cheated. But she was like, well, you cheated me because the damn course was $2,000 and then you dropped it a week later for to $200.
And this is the thing. I won't help nobody unless they want to get their hands dirty.
But I want.
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. Now, hopefully my mic volume is fixed from the last episode. Now, what we seen here from that introduction is everyone's out here frauding it up. Everyone is out here selling a dusty course, pushing this fraudulent fuckery on everybody. Now, before we get into DJ Envy self-snitching on himself, putting his foot in his mouth, talking about, this is the problem, man. This is the problem. He said he didn't do none of this. He wasn't involved in it. It was Caesar. He's not. But then you're teaching the real estate component and you're telling people what actually. This, you know what? I can't even explain nothing. There's a lot to show here. I did a lot of editing, a lot of chopping up these clips so y'all can get into it. But prior to this, DJ Academics is cooking and calling out Tony the Closer for clout chasing. And from what I've seen over the past few days, it seems like it is apropos because he is doing some clout chasing. He's trying to take credit for everything. He's trying to control the narrative. He wants folks to check in with him like he is the top journalist on the subject. It's bizarre because he's exposing people, but meanwhile he's selling courses as well. Like when I did that first reaction, I was giving Tony the Closer a lot of credit, which he deserves a lot of credit. But the angle that he came at, and I even said at the end of the stream, I was laughing because he was like, oh, FBI, X, Y, and Z, he's going to snitch on all these folks. I'm like, okay, so you're not coming at this from a media perspective. This is a different perspective, and we're going to fully expound on that perspective as we cover what's going on here, y'all. There's a lot of information here. We got a lot of things to react to. I'm going to let a lot of things play out so everybody can hear what's going on here. But prior to this, right before we get into this, let's listen to a minute of DJ Academics going off. We're gonna get back into DJ Academics elaborating with his problem with Tony the Closer, but let's get in on let's get this right now.
Now, when I've seen a few messages, and I've seen this about 4 or 5 times, so I got to address you. So I say I'm breaking up.
Tampa Supreme says, what's wrong with selling courses? This is the problem. Most of these folks that sell courses are selling fraudulent courses. Now, the lead attorney and Pocket Watching with JT, I don't know about their courses. I'm pretty sure Pocket Watching with JT's course is a bit different because he's an actual certified financial advisor. It's a bit different for him. And the lead attorney is an attorney. So there is content creators on the platform that do, well, I can't say legitimate because I have not taken the courses, but they have well-respected, good reviews, well-spoken about courses that actually help people facilitate good results, especially with the YouTube channels with TLA. We gotta keep it a stack here. We gotta be open and objective. But most of the courses in the manosphere, red pill space, most of these niggas is grifting and frauding through their courses. And I don't know about Tony the Closer's courses, but it's looking real funny right now. He got real emotional, real defensive when the lead attorney was going through some of his files. But let's get it, man.
The real estate RICO, I get it. That's your term. Cool. We give you credit. You're the best. You made up this term. I thought it was Rick Ross. Well, you got it. It's cool. Now, what you're starting to do, which I don't like, and I'm going to call it out now. Tony the Closer, academics don't need you. Academics don't need envy. Academics don't need a motherfucking soul. So let me be very clear with you, and let me be very clear with anybody who's in this shit. You're promoting shit too. The reason why you ain't on my live stream yet, because I don't want a motherfucker to promote nothing with real estate to my audience. Y'all are all scammers. Big App is here now.
This is when people promote this shit. And what we're gonna uncover through this video, through this entire reaction and this breakdown, is everybody scamming and they're using their platform to scam. They're getting payola, podcast payola. There's a whole bunch of fuckery going on. Yeah, great pill. That's facts. That's facts. I came here wanting to hate.
Get him out of here. He's got no place in here. Get rid of him. Okay.
I came on this platform trying to talk shit about every single course, but it turns out that the lead attorney and Pocket Watching with JT's courses actually have great reviews, great testimonies, public testimonials, and you see results from some of these people in their platform. So you can't shit on everybody and call out everybody for frauding it. But like, you know, some people are actually selling legit courses out here and doing business. So it is what it is. But most folks are frauds. Most selling courses, selling this real estate shit, selling these credit counseling courses, they're frauds. They're using their platform. They're getting money from the guests. We heard Gillian Wallow collected $50,000 from a guest to promote somebody like he was well known and he's gonna fix your credit and X, Y, and Z. We're gonna cover that shortly. Let's get into this, man. I'm talking too much.
DJ Envy, you, Caesar, all of y'all. I don't want none of y'all promoting shit to my audience. So let's be clear with that. So if you just want to expose DJ Envy, you could do your thing. But don't come on my shit because I'm not going to give none of y'all platforms to promote what y'all got going on. Y'all are all scammers in my book. All scammers. Go do real estate on your fucking own. You, DJ Envy, Caesar, all of y'all. Y'all ain't going to get on my platform and be like, oh, okay, Envy's a scammer, but I'm the good guy. Fuck out of here. You promote real estate shit too. Focus on your real estate shit, my nigga. You ain't about to get on my platform and do it at all. Okay? So when I'm breaking it down, I don't give a fuck what you said about Envy. Because I'll sit here and say, whatever you're saying on real estate, I'll tell my audience, don't buy it. I don't trust you.
Basically, Academics was running the story in Pocket, not Pocket Watching with JT. Tony the Closer came on Twitter and basically retweeted Academics' comment and suggested that Academics give him a credit for the real estate RICO and basically check in with him for information regarding the case. And it's like, sir, what are we talking about out here? So in that regard, I understand what Academics is saying. It's like, what are we doing out here? You're acting like you're clout chasing everybody that's covering the case. You're trying to be the lead reporter, the lead journalist on everybody's case, on everybody's platform. It's a little ridiculous, but let's get into this.
I don't trust Envy, and I don't trust Caesar.
We're going to get right back into the Academics breakdown, but let's get into DJ Envy snitching on himself. He got on a Manos podcast and broke down all the real estate shit, so we're going to get into this. He said he wasn't involved with this, but the paper trail is not looking good right now. There's not even just this. There's an interview on The Breakfast Club where he speaks about it as well. His involvement in it. And it's like he's snitching on himself. It's not somebody exposing him, bringing up the shit that he's saying offline or private conversations. It's the shit that he's doing to himself.
I'm trying to understand that you do, and you
want to get their hands dirty.
But I want to switch gears a little bit though, man. Like it's a couple things that I'm trying to understand that you do, and you pulled me in the other day, and you started talking to me about this real estate thing.
Correct.
You know, and all of us bought things, and we, you know, made enough money. And I was always under the impression that, you know, when it came to like doing so much with real estate, that you just had to have so much money that you could just go buy everything. And like I told you the other day, like information is power. Like I missed so many opportunities just because I didn't have the information.
Correct.
What made you start getting into this whole real estate thing?
Well, you know, in the music industry, you see somebody that got a hit record, and then you see in 3 years later and they dead broke.
That's a fact.
Or they owe taxes, or they fucked up, their cars is getting repoed. You know, that's because in the music industry, there is no 401k. There is no retirement plan. You got to create it yourself, and most of us don't know how to create it. I mean, most of us come from a place where we don't know. You know, our parents, if we have a two-parent family, a two-parent household, they work for 30, 40 years of their life, and then they retire. But in the music industry, they kind of give you that money up front, so you don't know what to do with it. So I was like, all right, let me mess with real estate. You know,
Hold up. What the hell was that? That's not an answer, and that does not apply to you. What you are explaining is not applicable to your journey through the music industry, DJ Envy. You are a radio station DJ. You are collecting a consistent check via iHeartMedia. But the last episode, this nigga was via Zoom. They didn't have him in the building. We've heard rumors about reports from the news about the building being raided and police collecting digital devices. But that is also being refuted by TMZ. They're saying that that's all cap, and the Fed said that they made it up. It's total fabrication type shit.
It's a total fabrication.
So yeah, no answer, man. What is this? This was a pitch. This was a pitch to rappers like Mano and other folks. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to finesse the rappers. The rappers have no insight, no information in regards to real estate, so they're just gonna believe whatever fancy shit that Envy puts together, whatever word salad that he can put together that makes it sound good enough. And even at the end, Mano's quite confused. But let's get through this, man.
I mean, if you look at the most richest people in the world, it usually comes from oil money, real estate, or it gets handed down, generational. So I was like, all right, well, let me fuck with real estate. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm trying to figure it out. I'm buying a house, 11% interest. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm living in the house, fixing it up, and I don't know what I'm doing. And the reason I even brought you to the project that I'm working on now is because I wanted you to see.
That's right.
People talk about it all day long. My man does real estate. My man does credit. My man.
Right. Yes, a lot of. Yeah.
Fuck you and your man. He's probably lying. But when it comes to it, I wanted to show you what I was working on and show you how I did it. So I started getting into real estate, right? I started doing it in Jersey, smallly, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I used to buy a house, live in it, fix it up, sell it, and then move to another house. So every year I'm moving, right? Driving my wife crazy.
Is that wrong to do?
Yeah, it is. It is. That's not what you're supposed to do. That's not how you're supposed to do it. But that's what I was doing because that's all I knew.
Right.
So Angela Yee had a boyfriend in Detroit. Still has a boyfriend in Detroit.
Oh, okay, Angela. Good boyfriend in Detroit.
My bad.
Tell her business. Tell her business.
It's all good. It's all good. But, you know.
No, it ain't all good, my nigga. You're spreading people's business and information. What are we doing out here? Come on, man. DJ MV sees a mic and he's like,
Yep, I'm telling.
What she did was she told me about all these properties in Detroit for cheap. So I went down there, and instead of buying Gucci, Louis, Dior, Chanel, instead of buying jewelry and cars, I just took some money and I said, I'm gonna buy these properties. Properties were $15,000. So I bought 3 of them, and I didn't know what to do. I just sat on them, cut the grass because the grass grows, and paid the taxes. It just so happened Dan Gilbert, who owns the Cleveland Cavaliers, is from Detroit. He also owns Quicket Loans. He started building up Detroit downtown area. So now those properties that I had that I paid $15,000 are worth like $250 picked up, or $250 cleaned up.
A piece?
A piece. I didn't clean them up. I sold them for like $140, $150 each. I only paid $15,000. So that's got me in the real estate bucks. I'm like, oh shit, this is a huge flip. Here I'm making over $100,000, $300,000, and I ain't do nothing. I'm like, this is great. So I started doing that. Then I met Caesar. Caesar is flipping NJ, is my partner in New Jersey. He owns a.
And when you have somebody like DJ Envy tell you that he spent only $15,000 and 10x'd it pretty much, it's like you have experiences like that. That's how we had folks buying in on the 30%. You hear that 30%, and you're like, yo, that's ridiculous. 30% in 3 months. What are we talking? 120 in a year? We're getting 100. We're getting more than 100% return in a year. Stop the goddamn cap. What are we doing out here? So when he tells stories like that, this is all a pitch to try to entice people into his play that he's involved in. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Over 1,600 units in New Jersey and all throughout the country.
Caesar was in prison before.
Caesar was in prison. Caesar was locked up, and he learned how to do real estate in prison.
Wow.
You learned how to do real estate in prison, and you thought this was a good idea.
You're done.
Now, after the Breakfast Club was allegedly raided, we see this guy via Zoom. It looks like these are dark days for DJ Envy. It seems like they're packaging up his career. It's like there's ads out for a host on the Breakfast Club right now. I don't know if that's for the 3rd slot, but that's recently popped up and made news. This is bad, man.
This is it. Nobody gonna work with me now. I think it's really over.
DJ Envy's lawyer is like, yeah, don't say anything about the case. And then he sees these videos pop up like,
Hold up. What is this shit?
Learn how to do it in police.
We gotta bring Caesar up here one day.
Yeah, he'd love to do it.
And shout out to my guy, the credit dude, man.
Yeah. So with Caesar, he taught me how to do it the right way. He taught me, why he was like, his first thing is, why are you using your money? I said, what you mean? He said, you don't use your money. You use other people's money to get these deals.
I've seen him do it.
do it the right way. He taught me, you know, why he was like, his first thing is, why are you using your money? That's what you mean. He said, you don't use your money, you use other people's money to get these deals. And started teaching me the game of how to do it without using minimum money.
And how do you, because that's where the confusion comes at.
He's like, that's where the confusion comes at. He's like, okay, so that's where the finesse comes in, and this is why Joe Budden said what he's, man.
You know, when you say not using your own money to buy a house, so what are actually you using?
Okay, so I'll break it down. So let's say a house is, let's say you're looking at a house, right? Let's say you on auction.com or hubzoo.com, right? Those are two places where I go to look for homes, right? So auction.com or hubzoo, HUBZU.com. You look on there for homes, right? Type in a zip code and wherever you're looking, right? So let's say you find a house in New Jersey. Let's say Patterson, New Jersey. Let's say the house on auction.com is going for $200,000, right? It's worth $500,000 fixed up. So the house is $200,000. It needs $100,000 worth of work, but it's worth $500,000. So that means after you fix it up, you spent $300,000. So that means there's $200,000 worth of equity in it, right? So you can go to a conventional loan and get it, or you can go to a hard money lender. A hard money lender doesn't care about your credit score. They don't care about what you're doing. They care about the deal. That type of deal they're willing to do because they know even if you fuck it up,
they still have 200.
There's so much equity in the shit that they'll get their money back. So what we do and what he taught me how to do, he said, okay, so if you do the deal the first time, you don't have no skin in the game. Meaning the hard money, he don't know who you are.
He don't know who you are.
You do a deal or two, you ain't got to put down as much. So if he don't know you, you got to put down 20%. But if he do know you, you might not have to put down nothing because they know who you are. So let's say you put down 10% because he halfway.
So now that's 10% of the 500,000.
10% of the two.
Of the 200,000. I mean,
right. So that's $20,000.
Right.
Right. $20,000. You got to come up. Tell you and your family, everybody $5,000. You buy this $20,000. You buy this crib, $200,000. The hard money lender is gonna pay for the repairs. He's gonna pay for that in full.
For the work.
In full. So when you go, you tell them that, hey, the repairs are not $100,000. You tell them the repairs are $140,000. Right? You say, well, why? So why? Why? Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you why.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
So you buy the property for $200,000, right? You got to put down 20%, so you owe $180,000. So let's say your mortgage is $3,000 a month until you fix that property up. Remember, I told you you asked for an additional $40,000. You use that additional $40,000 to pay your hard money lender back his own money. So now no money's coming out, and no extra money's coming out your pocket. You use that $100,000, you fix that house up, you flip it, or you refinance it. You refinance it, you pull the money out of it, or you sell it. You sell it for $500,000. You give the hard money lender back his $340,000 because you borrowed $340,000. You walk away with $160,000. You got $160,000 cash. You can do whatever you want with that $160,000. You can buy 3 more properties. You can buy 4 more properties. You can buy 2 more properties, or you can go. If you're into drugs, you could buy a weed farm.
Monopoly.
And you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. The difference of what we do is, if it's 2 units or less, we flip it. If it's 3 units or more, we keep it. 3 units or more.
When you mean you flip it or keep it?
So 3 units or more is a 3-family house. A lot of people out there in certain areas, they don't have multi-units house. 3-family house, right? So that means there's a 1-family, 2-family, 3-family. Right. So a 1-family, 3-bedroom, 2-family, 3-bedroom, 3-family, 3-bedroom. You keep that. Why do you keep it? Because if your rent is $3,000 a month in New Jersey, the rent might be $2,500. So 25, 25, 25, right? That's $7,500. I just told you your rent was $3,000, $3,500. So what do you make? You make $4,000. So that's $4,000 profit a month that you keep. And that house is yours. In 10 years, you got so much equity in that house, and you continually making money a month. Every year, what happens? You got to pay more money. Your rent goes up. But now, I die.
Now, Envy, I thought you were not involved in this business and you were just promoting and you never took a dollar from anybody.
Kids get that $4,000 a month.
That's right.
My kids die. My grandkids get that $4,000 a month. That's generational wealth. That money never ends. Do it on a bigger scale. I'll tell you, we bought a school in New Jersey. We bought a school in Patterson, right? We turned the school into 70 units. That 70 units, that school will be bringing us between $68,000 and $74,000 a month profit, right? I'll have that for the rest of my life. I don't have to work. I don't have to change a toilet. I don't have to change a light bulb. I don't have to worry about a leak. I don't have to clean a rent. I don't have to do nothing. I pay a property manager to take care of this property. I sit back between the 1st and the 5th of the month. What happens? He brings me a check, or he brings me cash.
Well, I'm sitting on the couch.
Right? Until I pass. And then what happens? Then his son will probably be property manager, and then he'll give it to my daughter. And then my daughter will get that $70,000 until she passes. And then she'll pass it on to her kids.
That's right.
And we continue on and continue on and continue on and continue on. And that's what I've been trying to teach people. When I first got into real estate, I called 3 people. I called Clue, I called Fabulous, I called Joe Button. Right? My Desert Storm family. And I said, hey guys, I'm doing real estate. This is something that I think that, you should invest a little bit of money in, try it out, and that way you can do it. Joe Button told me it was a Ponzi scheme and I was going to go to jail.
You hear that? Joe Button told him it was a Ponzi scheme and he was going to jail.
Go to jail, you son of a bitch! All right, hold on, man. You go to jail!
This was months, or how long ago? I gotta pull up the date. This was well before his lawyer told him to shut the hell up. You're snitching on yourself. This was months before Tony the closer started calling him out. This was a while ago. He thought he was off scot-free, just robbing everybody's money, finessing the community that he so cares about. Whenever you see people just talking about, oh, I care so much about the community, it's like, what are we talking about, man?
Hell no! Trash-ass nigga.
Just trying to finesse your own people. Oh, you're only focused on your community, so you're only focused on finessing and fucking over your own community, huh?
Get him out of here! He's got no place in here! Get rid of him! Okay.
Fab was like, I'll call you back.
Yo, let's get these likes up, y'all. There's a lot of folks in here, but the likes are looking rather dusty.
And Clue was like, nah, it's not for me. But I tried to teach them how to do it because I wanted my brothers to eat.
So this is a time when
I'll call you that, you should invest a little bit of money in, try it out, and that way you can do it. Joe Button told me it was a Ponzi scheme and I was going to go to jail. Fab was like, I'll call you back. And Clue was like, nah, it's not for me. But I tried to teach them how to do it because I wanted my brothers to eat.
So this is a
They were all smart for passing, so shout out to all of them.
time when nobody knew you for this.
No.
You, DJ Envy,
And this is when real estate
the
was
People's
cheap.
Champ,
Correct. People's choice.
People's Choice, something like a rapper.
Something like a rapper.
Nobody know you for flipping houses,
No.
and all that. So this is after you met Caesar, and then you went to your guys.
Yeah.
And what happened? Nobody wanted it.
Nah, nobody wanted to believe. Nobody believed in me. I was like, hell no, get the fuck out of here. Nah, it's not happening.
You know what it is with us? It's like hard for us to sometimes see things where we gotta give our money up. We from a business where everybody give us money.
But I understand that because I was the same way. But what I told him is, I don't want your money. I want to show you how to do it.
Right, but even taking out our money and putting it into something.
I know.
And we need to see it for
Right,
ourselves.
right. It's like, what? Especially when we don't understand.
Correct.
It goes back to what I was talking about, information. Like we don't understand. You mean, Envy? I'm supposed to go. You telling me I'm supposed to take the money that I'm making over here and put it into this, and then what? And I gotta wait. Especially when you used to coming fast. I gotta wait. We gotta fix the house up, and this is taking months, man. I don't.
But that's why before we did kitchen talk, I said I want you to come to the.
That's
crib.
right.
Right.
Now, y'all, do not take the details of anything scammers say and try to feed into it to see how it's feasible for yourself, because clearly
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
what's going on here?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Wait, what? Ah, shit.
I took Mano to a crib, right? One of my cribs. $12.4 million is what the person paid for it, right? I paid 5.5 for it. It's worth $10 million right now. So I have $4 million, $4.5 million in equity. That's mine. I could take that 4.5 and just retire on it if I wanted to. See what I'm saying? But that came from me doing these deals. And ask Mano in the house, 18,000 square feet.
Yeah, it took us 45 minutes to get through the whole house. No lie.
Indoor basketball court, outdoor. It was like
No
it
lie.
was like the Ray J song. Indoor basketball court,
Yeah.
outdoor basketball court, indoor pool, out like it's
Yeah.
that type of crib. But I wanted to show him because if I tell him, you'd be like, yeah, all right. But if I show him,
Right.
you see a different part of it. So that's what I try to do. I try to help people.
Would you recommend starting off small?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the thing. I won't help nobody unless they want to get their hands dirty. Not just give me the money and.
Now.
What?
What do you mean by that? And then this whole I want to help people, stop this finesse. Stop it. It's some nasty work, bro.
Go. No, I want you to
Nah,
go
you
in that
gotta
house
go.
and see.
Yeah, you gotta see.
Like-
You gotta be ready to work.
And there's so many people that I've helped get into their properties and help them with credit and help with financing and help them with finding things. And I don't want nothing. I just want to, and this is true shit. And I just want to see my people do well. You know
That's a
people I
fact.
help. Like
That's
I
a
just want to
fact.
see. So I'm happy when I see my brother go in a crib or I see my sister get a crib. Like it makes me happy because nobody taught us. So we got to stand together as a community and help each other. Like I don't want all the knowledge. If I learn, I'm trying to help people.
So if the house, like you said, the person that bought the house, it was 12 million, but they didn't pay the whole house off though.
No.
Right. So now you bought it for 5 million, right? And then but it's worth 10 million, right? But it's not paid off. So what happens is that 4 million in equity, if you sell it, do you get the 4 million? In like,
What you mean? That's my money.
Yeah, the
Once-
person
once
has
even
to
though if
pay
it's not
the,
paid off.
Nah, that's their problem.
Yeah, the person has to pay.
No,
the-
I'm talking about with the bank.
No, with the bank, I bought the house for five.
For five. Like,
What you mean? That's my money.
Yeah, the
Once-
person
once-
has
even
to
though if
pay
it's not
the,
paid off.
Nah, that's their problem.
Yeah, the person has to pay.
No,
the-
I'm talking about with the bank.
No, with the bank, I bought the house for five.
For five, right?
So if I sell it for 10, whatever I owe the bank, let's say I owe the bank, let's say I put nothing down. I
Right.
pay the bank. They give me 10 for the crib.
Right.
I pay off the 5.
Right.
I have 4 or 5 left. That's mine. Do whatever I want with it. I ain't gotta buy another crib. I can live in my mama's house and just keep the 4 or 5 under the mattress. It don't matter.
It's like a car,
Understood.
I guess.
Understood. Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about.
He's saying understood, but he still doesn't get it.
Stop the cap.
He's still trying to figure this shit out.
And then you said cars.
No, I said it's like.
No, I'm glad you said cars. Because you told me a story the other day.
Oh, wait. Y'all are not gonna guess who hit the link. Y'all are not gonna guess who hit this motherfucking link. All right, man. Let me, this is what I needed too, because I need a fucking break, man. This is some bullshit. All right, let me bring up the one and only Tony the Closer, man. What is up, Tony the Closer? How are you doing?
Why is it every time I see a live with you, it's like you try to take shots at my name? I feel it like you got a lot of disrespect when it comes to me. I just don't like it. Like this is a case about victims in a major multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme, and I see you. First off, the lawyer put misinformation with a kidnapping in there, and you sitting there repeating it multiple times to your followers, where they're now believing that bullshit.
Now, if y'all watch this stream, I clipped it up and I got some of the things here. I know y'all think that the lead attorney Zesty, y'all think he's a trash ass attorney. I came in here trying to hate on his courses, but his courses do check out. He's in the right here. He handled the situation right. He as a lawyer and as a YouTuber, he was covering the case. He was looking over the lawsuit from DJ Envy to Tony the Closer. He was covering it. It's public record. He's going over it. The problem is Tony the Closer is very sensitive with people talking about him or exposing his information the way he exposes other people. And so when I seen this, I was not feeling sorry for him at all.
Crying to me, and I'm not having that.
And this is the thing. He's done great work when it comes to exposing DJ Envy and interviewing all the victims. But there is an element of clout chasing that we are going to review, and y'all are going to definitely see it.
Disrespectful.
Okay. First of all, Tony, thank you for...
I should have never stopped it because that was the entirety of the call.
God damn. Let me, this is what I needed too, because I need a fucking break, man. This is some bullshit. All right, let me bring up the one and only Tony the Closer, man. What is up, Tony the Closer? How are you doing?
Why is it every time I see a live with you, it's like you try to take shots at my name? I feel it like you got a lot of disrespect when it comes to me. I just don't like it. Like this is a case about victims in a major multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme, and I see you. First off, the lawyer put misinformation with a kidnapping in there, and you sitting there repeating it multiple times to your followers when they're now believing that bullshit. That's disrespectful.
Okay. First of all, Tony, thank you for. He dropped off. Shit, guys, why y'all tell me? Let me first say, guys, I did not cancel out. What do you call it? I didn't kick out Tony. All right. I did not kick out Tony. I saw him in here. I pulled him up. All right. What was I gonna say? Let me make a proffer before he clicked himself off. I was gonna thank him for coming up. And let me say, well, let me just go through this. Let me go through this because this is important. This is important. I was gonna thank him for coming up. Number two, I was gonna apologize to him for our second interaction, where when he came up, he was a total gentleman. I mentioned earlier on in the stream, and I guess he didn't see it, that when he hit the link the very first time that he came on the show, he came in a little bit too hot. Then what did I say? And Tony, I don't know if you're listening, but you can go back and watch it. Tony, I said the second time when you came up, I said it was my fault, pimp. And I said it was my fault. You can go back and watch it. And when you were up here, if you hadn't ran off, I was going to give you an apology, all right? Because I just fucked it all up. I fucked that all up. So, and it's not just me saying that because you were up here. You can go back an hour ago and you can see it, all right? Third of all, Tony, you came up here and you're saying that I'm laughing on your name or that I'm being disrespectful. What was I laughing at? I was laughing at what the attorney put and how he wrote it. But Tony, that's the attorney. That's not you. Tony, all right, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I will say this, I'm gonna say something else. But Tony, let's get something straight right now, because this is very important. And you need to listen to this, Tony. You don't have to, fuck all this other shit. You need to listen to this. What we are reviewing, pimp, and maybe you missed it, maybe you're just coming in. Let me show you what we are reviewing. We are reviewing DJ Envy's claim against you. All right? We're reviewing DJ Envy's claim against you. These are just claims. But this is different. This is different than the money that the Piñas have allegedly stolen. So do not wrap up the victims that the Piñas allegedly have in DJ's Envy bullshit against you. Don't do that, because that's not intellectually correct. That's not intellectually fair. What we are reviewing, as you can see right here, is DJ Envy's claim against you. And I don't know if you've been listening to the whole thing. I'm really not a fan of the fucking complaint. It's interesting that you sat there and you listened to me criticize.
Now listen, the lead attorney was borderline dick riding the entire stream. Borderline dick riding. And I was watching that. I'm like, hey, yo, what is going on? You got to say pause behind some of this, because this is like, come on, man. You're giving them too much credit. So Tony was mad for no reason. I watched this stream. I was baffled. I'm like, yo, why is this nigga mad? I'm like, oh, because other people are cashing out on this. He's getting all these super chats during his stream. He's getting this love. He's getting these views. He's covering it. You want to be the face behind everybody covering it? The same way Academics was covering it, and you try to jump in front and try to jump on his platform, so he snapped and he's like, what are we talking about? He got into his
Big App is here now.
Got into his alter ego fraudulent mode, but let's get it, man.
As the whole complaint, and then when there's one thing in there that I find funny, now you want to come up. I personally don't think I said anything disrespectful to you, Tony. And in fact, maybe you didn't see this because you're just hitting the link. I wish you wouldn't have ran away.
Nah, because it's like, yeah, he did run away because it's like he said nothing disrespectful. I was watching that like.
Right there, though. Oh my God, bro, is dick riding all you do? No, I'm saying you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
Stick together. Pause. He knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Because I could explain all this to you to your face, but you ran. Tony, I just got through showing a video of you catching DJ Envy in a terrible lie. And if you go back, I said you could have been an attorney.
This is what I was talking about. I'm like, is dick riding all you do, sir? Pause. I'm like, what do you mean he could be an attorney? Well, come on, man. This is some filthy work out here. This is some filthy work. The most he can be is a salaried informant. That's about it.
Oh, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
I'm telling y'all, man. I read this wrong when I initially started covering it with Tony the Closer. Shout out to him for his coverage and exposing the frauds and the scammers to get folks to potentially get their money back, because folks have been scammed and shit. But the way he's handling this, it's not from a media perspective. It's from, hey, look at these guys. They're all scamming. They're all fraud. And while he's doing the same, I can't say, allegedly doing the same thing, because he's selling courses. He's in the real estate shit too. It's like, wait, hold up, bro. But like, what are we doing out here? You're using your influence and you're trying to leverage your celebrity to try to get rid of DJ Envy to do the same thing he's doing. It's like, man, filthy work.
I praised you, Tony. I praised you in that video. And now that I'm reviewing this complaint, I'm saying that it's not well written. But the one time, Tony, the one time I laugh at something that I think is hilarious, that is not disrespect. I'm not disrespecting you. Now you hit the link, you got a problem. You say I'm disrespecting you, and then you run away. I wish you would hit the link again so we could talk about this face to face, brother. Number one, to give you the apology that you deserve from the last interaction, which I mentioned an hour ago. But then to explain to you what happened now. But when you run, Tony, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But, you know, listen, I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll. And the poll is gonna say this, because maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. But the poll is gonna say,
we don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Do you think?
Oh shit! I thought I edited that out. God damn. Oh well, let's listen to it. What is he? What is the poll?
The lead attorney was, I'm going to use Tony's word, disrespectful to Tony the Closer.
Wait, what the hell's going on? What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
Hold on, chat. We're having some delay. Give me 1 second, chat. Oh, that's trippy. What the fuck is that?
All right. Do you think that's going to be the poll? Yes or no? Do you think the lead attorney was disrespectful to the? I personally do not. I'm gonna start my OnlyFans. I personally do not. I don't think I said one disrespectful thing to you, Tony. Not one. Not one. But, you know, not only I'm gonna do a poll, I'm gonna take it even further, Tony. I'm going to take it even further. Not only, which I mentioned an hour ago, was I going to apologize to you for our second interaction, which was my fault. But if you feel as though there was any disrespect in this live, I'm going to apologize to you for that, even though I don't think I was disrespectful. You might not have saw this, Tony. I'm sure you didn't, but I shouted you out yesterday. You're saying that I'm always disrespectful to you, but from my view, I'm always shouting you out. I had our brother JT on, Pocket Watching with JT. Now, we were talking about another situation, but I stopped it to shout you out for you being the mover.
Now, from my assessment of the situation, there is nothing the lead attorney can do to get the support of Tony the Closer. Tony the Closer just doesn't like him, doesn't fuck with him, wants him to keep his name out of his mouth, doesn't want him to cover anything in relation to him, although he's trying to lead the news in outing DJ Envy as a scammer. So none of it makes sense, but let's get it.
Of this whole Senior Pena thing, Cesar Pena thing. I wish you would hit the link, Tony, and not run away. I don't know.
Now, Ebony Man 2K, if you're gonna do all that promoting in the chat, you're gonna have to hit the super chat at some point.
Respect, shut the hell up. I want to hear that.
At some point, you're gonna have to hit the goddamn super chat. You promoting that much of your content in the chat, but what are we doing out here, man?
And Tony, I wish you would look at the poll. The question is, do you think the lead attorney was disrespectful to Tony the Closer? Tony, I've never had a poll like this before. It's 92% no. It's 3,000 people in here. Thousands of people thought that I wasn't disrespectful to you, brother. But if you had not run away, we could have talked about it. So when people run away, then there's not an opportunity for communication.
It's true. There is no opportunity for communication to settle. He did not want to resolve the situation. And Ebony Man 2K,
Stop the cap.
shout out to you for being in the chat. But come on, man. Don't dance in my face. You're adding to the conversation by perpetually promoting your content. Come on, man. Just do it chest out. Say you're promoting. Say my bad. Hit the super chat. Hit the Cash App.
And if there's no opportunity for communication, then there comes misunderstanding. Creeper of Secrets says, say run again. I'm trying to see something. Okay, maybe the run is a little disrespectful. The run, I will admit, the run is a little poke. But it's like, come on, man. I've been praising you the whole fucking time.
Overly praising. That's why he was annoyed. That's why he kept saying run. Oh, that's why he was running. You're trying to poke him a little bit because you were annoyed. You were showing him so much love and he was still mad.
Y'all see, y'all don't call me out on my bullshit. I didn't run away, okay? What does Keita G say? Since that shit was funny and you weren't laughing at him, you were laughing at how the attorney wrote it. Tony just don't like you, man. Pot, black like pot, acting bright like daylight. Tony, man, I wish you wouldn't have left. I wish you wouldn't have left. Because I would have gave you multiple apologies, Pep. And if you come back, I will give you these same apologies. It's not like I'm like, oh, no, you ran away, so I'm not going to apologize to you. No, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who brought you up, Tony? I could have left you back here in the damn back. You hit the link. I didn't have to bring you up. Not only did I bring you up, I brought you up to apologize to you, man. How can we get along as a people? What does Keita G say, poll? Is Tony the Closer a little extra sensitive? Type 1 for yes, 2 for no. And it's like, come on, man, Tony, don't. Don't do that. And don't start talking about tens of millions of people lost money and I'm laughing at them. Do not do that, Tony. Do not do that. Just watch the damn stream, man. Before you come and to be honest with you, Tony, this was the problem that I had with you the very first time. You just come in too hot. Let's just talk, man. If you can stay long enough, I'd apologize to you. I will. At any rate, Tony fucking up the vibe of the damn show, man. All right, let me while we're doing this, let me bring up a few more super chats here. What does Keita G say? The beautiful Keita G says prior inconsistent statements will forever be the downfall of a person who just can't shut the fuck up. Yes, she's talking about
DJ Envy.
DJ Envy.
Yep. DJ Envy can't shut the hell up. If y'all were here earlier in the reaction, we reacted to DJ Envy putting his foot in his mouth by self-snitching on Mano's podcast several months ago. Shout out to the Grey Pill podcast with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting
His bad for promo. Next strike, remove wrench. He don't have a wrench. He has a wrench? Oh. Listen, man, I'm not taking personal shots at folks. I'm just saying, come on, man. Oh, yeah, doesn't have a wrench, man. Doesn't have a wrench. Doesn't have a wrench to take. I was not taking a personal shot, but don't be disingenuous with what you're doing, bro. Like, I'm out here. I support many content creators. I'm always shouting people up, promoting their channel. Like, come on, man. Just keep it a stack.
And how Tony the Closer caught him in a terrible lie. This is what Keita G is talking about of the show. Shout out to Dialect. Dialect says, call me evil, but after watching all the disrespect Envy showed to Kevin Samuels, I hope this situation completely destroys DJ Envy's brand and future.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I didn't even, what happened with Envy and Kevin Samuels? I don't even know what's up with that.
Now, I covered that on my channel, on this very channel, about 2 years ago now. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. When Kevin Samuels was on the uprise, he was still a small YouTuber establishing himself. He was not fully viral yet. He wasn't at 1 million subs yet. He was still on the climb. DJ Envy pretty much tried to shit on him, saying he was a bum begging at designer stores for what, perfume? But I can't remember what he was saying he was doing, but he was trying to solicit attention and pretty much bugging people at these designer stores and standing in front of these stores trying to market himself. That's what DJ Envy said. Tried to shit on him, saying he was just a grifter and he was pathetic and blah, blah, blah. He didn't use the word grifter, but some variant of that term. Nonetheless, he tried to shoot him down and shit on his wave before he can even get started. So a black man in independent media trying to climb and ascend amongst the YouTube ranks. You shot him. You tried to shoot him down before he can even get it started, but it didn't work. DJ Envy was on some hater shit. We covered that. That video it did pretty good. Well, let's get it.
Thank you about that. Shit. I would take this fucking link down, man. The only reason I'm gonna leave it up because hopefully Tony come back, man. God damn. This is Friday for real, man. People don't act right. Shit. Everybody out here needs some ass on a Friday. Ass will settle everybody down. Let's just, Keita, settle some people down, man. God damn. But to the extent that I was, Tony, man, I'm sorry. I don't think you watched the whole stream. I think you came in and saw a bit and a piece and you misunderstood. Even though you misunderstood, Tony, I'ma still take responsibility for it. I apologize to you. Wasn't trying to insult you or be disrespectful to you in any way. And in fact, I shouted you out multiple times, not only today, but also yesterday, as you being the prime person, the mover and the shaker to get these people's money back and to get justice for them. And no matter what disagreements that we've had in the past or apparently...
See, that's the thing. Everybody that's been covering the case has been giving Tony the Closer credit. So at this point...
What more do you want from me?
We continue to have, no one can take away the fact that you are spearheading this. I said this 2 hours ago, that you are the absolute man on this, right? So DJ's Envy bullshit complaint against you, man, you taking that the wrong way. But
shout out to the Grey Pill podcast with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting
Great Bill says, my apology. Thought he had a one wrench. Accountability. Yeah, he don't got a wrench. But this is the thing, man. The second I called him out in the chat, he said he was trying to contribute to the conversation. The contributions to the conversation stopped at the promotion. So if you said you were adding to the conversation, why did it stop when you got called out for promotion? You couldn't be that sensitive. You're a fan watching the show, right? Or are you here to promote?
Oh, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
You know, I'll take responsibility for it. So shout out to you, Tony. And somebody put Tony the Closer in the chat, man. It's no hard feelings. It's no hard feelings, man. But goddamn, stay up here, Tony. And let's talk. You know, we can talk. You can talk. At any rate, he don't want to talk, so that's fine. As a person who's drafted so many of these damn things right here, I will tell you, it's a cold fucking line. So, at any rate, he don't want to talk, so that's fine. As a person who's drafted so many of these damn things right here, I will tell you, it's a cold fucking line. Shout out to Silver Blue. Thank you so much. Shout out to Silver Blue again. Says, please clip you laughing, very soothing. Man, I don't even... Tony made me feel bad because I don't think obviously he misunderstood why I was laughing, but I don't think it's intentional. And let me say this too. So thank you for doing that, Silver Blue, for reminding me. Let me just say, for anybody who comes in late or something like that, I was not laughing at Tony.
Shout out to the Gray Pill Podcast with another $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to the Gray Pill Podcast. Great Pill Podcast pointed out 362 watching, 88 thumbnails. What? Well, 88 likes. I guess that's what you meant, but yeah, get these likes up, y'all. These likes are rather dusty, chat. Come on, what are we doing out here, chat? What are we doing out here?
Come on, man.
Get these likes up. I'm not gonna stop the show. Y'all just remember to hit that like button as we get through this. Let's get it.
Tony definitely wasn't laughing at the people who lost their money. I was laughing at that one sentence. All right. Oh, look who we got. And of course, not in the back. Shout out to Tony the Closer. What did Tony the Closer say? Tony the Closer says, it isn't true, but you love playing with my name.
Hey, you forgot the clown, bruh. You forgot the clown.
Does Tony think that I wrote the complaint?
Yeah, see, he doesn't want to read disparaging comments from the super chat about himself, so he skipped it.
He says it.
Not blaming him, because, sometimes folks just be sending the super chats, paying just to insult you and have you reading something that's insulting, and it's just like, what is this, bruh? What is this?
Isn't true. And I believe him. But how am I playing with your name if I didn't write it? But you know what about Tony, man? Let me tell you something about Tony. This right here. Tony, like the last time, Tony was mad at me, and he was mad at me. And he had about 6 or 7 very negative things to say about me. And do you know what he did? He put each one of those negative things in a $20 super chat. You a real one. Most people will not do that. Most people stay in the comments and talk mad shit. He put each one in a $20. Somebody put damn Tony the Closer. He put each one in a $20 super chat. I appreciate that. I really do. And Tony, again, man, you don't need the super chat, man. The link is right there. You can hit the you can hit the link. All right, but I appreciate it, Tony. I appreciate you supporting me. I appreciate you supporting the channel, even if you don't agree. And on my side, man, even though I don't agree that I've disrespected you, certainly today, I'm absolutely willing to apologize, man. Shout out to Tony the Closer. But y'all, if I explain this to you and y'all don't respect me, y'all aren't going to receive it the same way. So, I'll be honest with you. I want y'all to see me in a good light. And just to be honest, man, I'm a good person, man. I'm not around here, doing crazy things. So, I'm raised in the South. I don't know if you can hear it in my accent, but in the South, we're a little bit different. And if you get cross with me, if we get sideways and I feel like I got some responsibility in it, I feel like I got some culpability in it, well, I'm gonna apologize to you. It's the way that I was raised. Right?
Now, see, at this point,
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about
now you're being sarcastic with this shit. Now you're dancing in this nigga's face. It's like, this is some nasty work out here.
I've learned to be a bigger man. I'm 46 years old now, guys.
Learn to be the bigger man.
A little different. When I was in my 20s, I was a hothead like everybody else. I'm older now. I've been through some things. So, Tony, if we're cross, man, if we're sideways, I apologize to you. I'll explain what I was thinking, and if I was wrong, I'll apologize. So shout out to Tony, man. And thank you so much, Tia Naj. Really appreciate that. That shit was so funny to me. Shout out to Craig Thomas, says, you didn't do anything wrong, TLA. Tony the Runner. Oh, okay, this is the one little mistake I made. Y'all gonna fucking run with it, right? Yeah, I was frustrated at Tony.
Now, Ebony Man 2K, no hard feelings, no disrespect, bro. I don't really care. I'm just making sure because there's a bunch of agents out here. We don't know what's going on out here. I pay attention to those little things. It looked a little suspect, but it's all good, bro. Nothing personal.
Which is why I was using the run word. But to be honest, even that was a poke right there. I was poking him. So I apologize for saying that you were running, Tony. And of course the chat gonna pick up on it instantly. So I apologize for that. Tony, Tony actually did the right thing. Because who saw what Tony did to Tasha K? If Tony will do that to a black woman, Lord knows what the fuck he would say to me.
Now, if y'all want to know what Tony the Closer said to Tasha K, just type it in the search algorithm. I'm sure my video would pop up. I did a reaction to that where I didn't actually react to it. I just put the video in there and introed and outroed it. I watched that interaction, and although he was calling out Tasha K for good reason, as I remember, he kept calling her a ghetto black bitch or a stupid black. He just kept emphasizing black bitch, but black. And there was some self-hatred in that, and it was a dusty-ass interaction. I didn't co-sign none of that. I do not like when folks go to the self-hatred and come at their own community to disparage an individual. It makes no goddamn sense. So you're black, she's black. You constantly emphasizing black when you're calling her a bitch was very suspicious. So let's get it. Listen, I give a lot of folks the benefit of the doubt as I'm trying to pick up information on them and learn how they maneuver through the media space. But yeah, Tony the Closer is not looking good right now. He's looking like he's on some clout chasing fuckery. He's looking like he's reacting emotional to everybody, and he can't drop any issue. It's not looking good right now. But ultimately, shout out to him for exposing the whole real estate RICO, as he likes to call it.
But instead of going off on me, which he has done to Tasha K, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen him go off on Jay Morrison.
Shout out to Robbie Privilege in the chat.
Tony is a dude that will go off. And instead of going off on me, he's like, man, just let me go on about my day. So if you look at it in another way, and let me do that, let me look at it in the way most favorable to Tony. He did the right thing. So I apologize for saying that you were running, Tony. I'm gonna look at it in a favorable way. So I apologize for that. Thank you so much, Craig. Shout out to Keeper of Secrets. God damn, see, this is the way. That was my fault. Shout out to Keeper of Secrets, man. Shout out to Keita. Thank you so much. Shout out to Keita G says, read the sentence again in the complaint to get the vibe back. For real. YL Yellow Trost.
See, this is where it was suspicious because he was covering some of the things he was going over in the case, and he was looking over Tony's course prices, And this super chatter pointed this out. Tony is mad because you highlighted his shady pricing. And he was basically referring to the $2,000 course that he was selling when he was doing that breakdown of the raffle earlier in the production. Yikes. That's what I'm saying. Everybody calling out other folks, but it looks real slimy what they're doing in their own backyard. So you got to be careful. You got to make sure your own shit is clean, your house is clean before you start calling out other people, because it's not looking good.
Say, I don't know what that is, but thank you so much. Says Tony's mad because you highlighted his shady pricing. Now, maybe you got something there. But I did say that there was a black woman who came up when Tony was up. I think he went down and Tony came up. I'm just repeating to you what she told everybody in the chat. I didn't look at her credit card statement. I don't know if it was true or false. I'm just telling you what this lady came up, and she clearly had purchased Tony's course because she knew shit that was in that course that a regular person didn't know. And to be fair, that course sounded really good. She was talking about she learned all this like skip trace and shit. In fact, Tony knew who she was because she had defrauded one of Tony's contests. Tony had a contest. He had like a free drawing, and you could enter one time for the free drawing. It was a raffle. It was a giveaway. She purchased Tony's course, and then she used the information like with skip tracing and all this other stuff. And she made, from Tony's course, she learned how to make thousands of different accounts. From these thousands of accounts, she entered Tony's contest and won. But Tony was like, you fucking cheated. But she was like, well, you cheated me because the damn course was $2,000 and then you dropped it a week later to $200.
Yikes, that does not sound good at all. That's bad business. You're finessing folks for the course for $2,000 once you got a fat enough bag. All right, we're going to sell it for $200 now. $200.
But I would not have known how to make all of those accounts and then direct.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, road to success. You played yourself. Folks need to stop buying these dusty goddamn courses. What are y'all doing, man? It ain't it, bro. It's not it. You're getting finesse. People are building a level of visibility so they could sell you bullshit. They could sell you an NFT. Remember that shit? Remember when every rapper and every influencer was selling their NFT? Y'all were going to get rich with these rappers? Like, come on, man. Influencers get a bag to promote whatever. They don't even know what the fuck it is. They don't know if it works. They're just like, hey, I got this bag. I'm promoting it. It's the fans that eat it up, not knowing that, hey, level of visibility, more market or more advertising dollars for you, and they're just going to promote whatever. You got to do your due diligence. It doesn't matter who's selling. And as Taylor Made said, you pointed out, yeah, because I said this in the past. If I ever start selling courses, I'm scamming you. I said that in the past. If I ever start selling courses, it's a goddamn scam. And I told you up front, so don't come crying to me. Type shit.
Crying to me, and I'm not having that.
Direct him at one place. She learned that from Tony. So, listen, man, if you can pick up Tony's course, it sounds like you will absolutely learn some skills. But maybe you got a point there. Any idea why Gia removed her luxury photos from IG? Yes, we were talking about. Gia is, what's his name's wife, right? DJ Envy's wife. She's taken down all her luxury goods.
Now, what we're seeing from Gia, DJ Envy's wife, is a vintage.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
She's going to hide the money. She's going to make it look like they are not finessing all this real estate money and the real estate RICO. We already seen Cesar Pina put the properties in his daughter's name as he tried to run, but he got caught. He bailed. He got that bond for $1 million, the $1 million bond. He's on an ankle monitor, dusting it up, talking tough with his brother. We're going to cover that shortly. Let's get it, y'all. There's a lot here.
She doesn't want y'all to know that she was purchasing the red bottoms and the Birkin bags and the Balenciaga. No, we're just like you guys. We're just like everybody else. We're salt and potatoes. We're, salt of the earth. Right? Interesting, Tara. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a fair question. That is an absolutely fair question. Shout out to Keita G says, "Don't kiss Tony's ass. There's only one ass you should be kissing." Oh, it's a Friday. It's a Friday, goddammit. Shout out to Perry Unlikely. What is my...
See, y'all, I was not hating when I said he was dick riding. I was not hating. Pause. Even his fans, you're being entirely too polite because he was really trying. I get what Lee was trying to do. He was putting his ego aside. He was really trying to resolve the situation. But halfway through, he understood that Tony didn't want to resolve. He just wanted to shit on him.
Perry Unlikely say, excellent content creator, says, statutes of fraud. Real estate transactions must be in writing. Lord knows. That is the one thing. That is the very first, what Perry right here wrote is the first thing they teach you in the first day of law school in your real estate class.
It was not.
Shout out to Duke the Don in the chat. Hey, yo, Duke, how are you here? Don't you have a live? Aren't you live right now, too? Hey, yo.
A true relationship between, oh, this guy has verifiable good information that I want to share with my audience. They came with a bag. We have on record him 500, real name Marcus Barney. He admitted that he paid Gilly the Kid and Wallow $1 million worth of game. He admits on camera he paid them $50,000.
Wow, 50,000 guys.
And they never. If you can do a search right now.
Oh, Duke just finished this. Okay. Shout out to Duke the Don.
YouTube. Him $500 million worth of game. That video is still up. I think it's an interview that's over an hour long. They did the interview on a private plane, right? They did it on a private plane, and they talk on and on for over an hour. And Gilly is really bigging up him 500. He even makes a statement somewhat like this. He says, "Guys, if you broke right now, if you ain't got no money, if you don't have a bag, it's gonna change the day. You're gonna listen to what him 500 got to say, and you have no excuse of why you can't make money. Listen to what he's got." He built him up and was hyping him 500 up. I thought him 500 was the financial baby Jesus.
Now, shout out to Gilly and Wallow, but...
Yes, the camera loves your nastiness.
This is some nasty work. This is the podcast payola. God damn, man.
You hear me? I'm talking about...
Oh, who was there? That was Tony the Closer on the plane as well. God damn.
You fucking credit.
Yo, shout out to Gilly and Wallow. I fuck with their show, but this is a blemish. This is a blemish. Shout out to them, but...
Oh, that's what lived in the neighborhood.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Yeah, so that was the guy that they were promoting. We don't care about his narrative and his story before we get into the promoting of this fraudulent course that he was trying to peddle. So I cut it off there. Let's get back into the main reaction.
The way that
Yeah, that's the thing. Y'all shouldn't even think about these things or even put it into any thought and break down what they're saying or analyze what they're saying as any game because they're selling you some bullshit ass scam. So don't even feed into it. Let's get back into this.
he built them up, but throughout the entire interview, he never mentioned he got $50,000 to do that interview.
Wow.
To me, that's podcast payover. So it's a red flag. Being introduced to somebody, like if you were introduced to me from TLA, that's great. That's the introduction. You still need to check my credentials. I could be lying. Maybe I'm not a certified financial planner. Maybe you should still go to the CFP board and check and see if I'm actually certified. You will see I am, but double check it.
How hard is it to double check and do your goddamn due diligence when you're spending your money? You're investing your money, you're spending whatever you're doing with your goddamn money. Do your damn due diligence. All these people getting finessed and scammed. I'm not trying to victim shame, but Jesus Christ, some of these promises were egregious. It was like, really, bruh? You're really gonna promise me 30% in 3 months? I'm still stuck on that 30%. Because they don't understand what that means when you say 30% in 3 months. It's like, what, we're doubling this shit in a year? And more? Like, what are we talking about?
I can see if I'm actually registered with the IRS and then check these things out. See if I have any type of negative reports on my professional resume because all of that stuff is verified. I've got 3 background checks in my professional career. IRS, SEC, CFP board. Not once did I ever say, man, I'm not doing that. I said, yes, check me. Make sure that I'm qualified to give financial advice. That's the level of commitment you should have before you hand someone your life savings.
Your life savings, absolutely, because wasn't there, I think I heard of a scenario where one of the would-be investors wanted to run a background check on Caesar or something like that, and he didn't want to do it or something like that, or he refused, or...
I believe they would never want to do it because the things that would pop up would be ridiculous. Like, did you hear
like prison, right?
Did you hear the heartbreaking story of a man who died in a car wreck, who gave them $325,000? His father is trying to recover that money because, his son passed. He's trying to get this money so he can help secure the lives of his grandchildren. And allegedly, Caesar is playing around, playing phone tag with him, won't give him his money. These are the type of things that happen when we allow influence, someone with a platform, a DJ, a podcast host, whoever, allow them to monetize their influence with no responsibility. You have to have responsibility with the people who you support. Just think about this, and I'll leave on this note. I'm a big believer I will never co-sign for anybody for a car or any type of loan.
Lord.
Here's the reason why. When you co-sign for somebody on a loan, you're on the hook. Maybe that person starts paying the car note for the first 6 months. Maybe they pay for the first year. But then they stop paying, right? All of a sudden the car gets repoed. Now you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, it sucks to be him. He doesn't have a car anymore. Yeah, but now that's on your credit. And when you attempt to go get a car, when you attempt to go get a house, they're going to pull that up. And you say, hold on, whoa, hold on. I wasn't the one who missed the payment.
Yeah, and know what they're going to tell you?
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
He said, yeah, but you co-signed for him. And because you co-signed for him, now that's going to affect every other financial relationship you have in the future. It's the same way when you co-sign for somebody else's credibility. So DJ Envy, if you're watching this or someone else on your team, you cannot walk away with clean hands. You co-signed them. Now you have to suffer the consequences of co-signing someone who was not able to fulfill on their promises.
Well, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the man, Pocket Watcher with JT, certified financial planner and accountant. Guys, there is no one, between Tony and JT. These are the absolute 2 best people that you can hear from. And of course, there are tons of people apart from
even now. He's still giving Tony the closer some credit.
Tony and JT that are working
Star
on
from the Star Report,
Yeah.
Spencer Cornelia, Eli from What Happened to Common Sense. Honestly, I believe between Tony the Closer, Eli, they deserve some sort of Pulitzer Prize. They deserve some sort of whistleblower because the amount of evidence and information that Tony, Eli, Star from the Star Report, Spencer Cornelia, the amount of information and evidence that they were able to gift wrap and give to the federal government and give to major media outlets like NBC, they deserve the credit. We cannot allow these major platforms to run with the story as if they did the hard work. Tony, Eli, Star, Spencer, they did a lot of the hard work and they deserve the credit.
Absolutely. Let me ask you, do you think, is this an issue for the SEC or not really? Does the SEC have any relationship?
The only thing that I'm thinking when it comes to the SEC is that the promissory notes that were within these contracts may bleed over to being considered a security. Because it wasn't simply listen, here's the deal. If we do this, you'll get 30%, maybe. No, these contracts, based on the way that I was reading them, they were guaranteed.
You guaranteed on an investment for a property?
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
How you making a guarantee on an investment? There's always going to be a level of risk to an investment. What do you mean? Oh, there's a guaranteed 30% back in 3 months, and folks fell for that. God damn.
A 30% return in 3 to 4 months. When you guarantee, they made it seem as if it was a promissory note, because an investment is risky. An investment is a variable rate. You don't know how well it's going to do. They were basically saying, you give me $100,000, I'm going to give you back 130. Period. Stop. No more information. That could be considered a promissory note, and a promissory note can be considered a security.
Wow, that's deep right there, man. JT coming with the info. Let me shout out Terry W. I know you don't know what happened with Tony. Big misunderstanding. You know how Tony is. If you talk to Tony, man, tell him.
Tony is passionate, man.
Tony
goes a million miles per second. He is passionate. That's why, listen, all you guys who he is eyeing as scammers and stuff, listen, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
I tell people this: if you want to fight with Tony, you better be prepared to be. That fight's going to be for the rest of your life. If that's what you want, if it's that important to you that you want to have a fight with Tony the Closer, then you better be prepared that that's going to be your online life forever.
Tony will lie no more. Absolutely. Listen, if you talk to Tony, man, tell him to send me a DM, man. He got sideways with me, just a big misunderstanding.
I'll hit him up.
Yeah. So shout out to Tony the Closer, and shout out to Pocket Watching with JT. Y'all go over there and subscribe to him. He's going to be at 100,000 any moment now. Thank you so much, JT, for coming up. You are a brother to the channel, and you can hit the link anytime you want. So thank you so much. We got Tony again. Tony, would you like to hit the link, bro?
See, this is what I have a problem with. We give him a $10 super chat. Shout out to him for that. But he says, you dissed my program that I have millionaires and got to nerve to be selling a live stream course. What does that say? Shake my head? I can't see. There's font in front of it on my screen. Shake my fucking head, clown. That's what I'm saying. All these guys are selling courses. All these guys are selling courses.
Would you like to hit the link? What does Tony say? Tony, first of all, let me do this before I read it. What does Tony say? This link is only for Tony. All right. Y'all see that I gave the I put the link, and I'm gonna pin it for our man. If y'all want Tony to come up, please tell him to come up. Obviously, I want him to come up because I dropped the link. What does Tony the Closer say? Tony says, you diss my program that I have millions and got the nerve to be selling a live stream course. Shake my fucking head, clown. Did anyone in this chat hear me diss this course? Or did I tell you what one person, just one person out of the thousands of people who've taken that course, did I tell you what one person who came up said about the course? But did I say anything about the course? Have I taken the course? Did I mention anything about me knowing anything about that course?
This is what I'm talking about, man. Everybody that is selling these courses are very insecure about their course because, in my belief, the course is some dusty-ass finesse. I'm not buying none of these goddamn courses. I don't care what anybody says. TLA and Pocket Watching with JT have good reviews on their courses. We still don't care.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
They may not be finessing. They have good testimonials, good reviews. They may not be finessing, them two specifically. But everybody else that's selling a course, I look at you as a grifter, a finesser, full of shit, trying to finesse and hustle your community, trying to use a level of visibility to get over on your fans. I'm not with any of these goddamn courses. Courses, books.
Tony, you can just...
A-Lady747 says, Tony coming after you next.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Listen, man, I try to give impartial breakdowns where I'm trying to be objective when I review these matters. Even when I don't like the folks that I'm like reviewing, it is what it is. Like, I have no issue with Tony the Closer, but I'm not gonna not give my authentic opinion on what I think of the situation. I give him a lot of credit, but I'm not going to do what the lead attorney was doing. We ain't doing all of that.
Read the chat, brother. I don't understand why you make these statements instead of asking. Like, hey, why did you say this about my course? Did you diss my course? You can hit the link and ask. You know, we can talk. And let me say this, and I said this, I don't know if you saw it before, man. Whenever you get cross with me, you know, you support the channel, and I appreciate that, because a lot of people who don't who get fucking cross with me, get sideways, man, they don't do it like you do it. So I really do appreciate you with the super chats. I really do. I really do wish that we could talk, though. Because I'll be honest with you. Our first interactions were through the whole the Morrison thing, and, you know, that whole thing is a shit show. I think you would agree. But I think, like millions of other people, have a newfound respect for you. Not that you weren't worthy of respect before, but
after all this, you have a newfound respect for him? What? Yo.
Right there, though. Oh my God, bro. Is dick riding all you do? No, I'm saying you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
Filthy work, man. Well, let me hear him out. Maybe he's speaking about exposing the scammers. Maybe he's speaking about that in regards to the newfound respect. You know, I paused this too early.
What you've done, trying to help all of these people.
Damn it.
I mean, it's amazing to me. And I talked about how great you were yesterday, talked about how great you are today. What does Tony say? Tony does the Will Smith. Tony does the Will Smith. Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. Tony, listen, brother. I don't go over there to your channel and tell you what to say. Like, don't come over here doing that shit with me. You stay over there. I mean, I don't know.
See, and this is why I give TLA the W in this exchange. He was trying to resolve it. Yeah, he was dick riding excessively, pause, but he was trying to resolve it. This wasn't like the time where Duke the Don called in and Duke cooked him and he got very emotional, and then he tried to project. He tried to project what he was doing when he got emotional on Duke the Don when Duke the Don was cooking him. He did not do it here with Tony the Closer. He handled this a lot better. A lot more looking for resolution, not in his ego with the emotions. But let's get it.
What else I could tell you, brother? I've offered you numerous apologies. You know? But don't come over here and tell me how to run my channel. I mean, we got to draw a line somewhere. All right? And you're the man and you're helping tons of people. You don't respect me, that's fine, brother. Listen, you can join Tasha K and all these other people that don't respect me. Listen, if you don't respect me, you got to get in line. It's a long line. It's a long line. All right. So shout out to Tony. Tony again says, "I don't talk about you. Keep my name out of your mouth." Listen, if you don't talk about me, fine.
And how many super chats is he sending to say all of this? This is what I'm talking about. This is the clout chasing that I'm talking about. He wants to be relevant and everybody talking about the NVKs. Trying to control all narratives, be a part of it. You see what he did to DJ Academic Chat. We're going to get into that following this.
Let me tell you something that I don't do. I don't come on your channel and tell you what to say. I don't come on your channel and tell you what to say. So how about that? How about you don't come on my channel and tell me what to say? You can hit the link. I only dropped the link for you. You know, people want to talk about manhood. People want to talk about two men talking. You don't want to do that, that's fine. I mean, you can stay over there. And if my whole channel is dedicated to talking about law, all right? And if DJ Envy files some bullshit lawsuit against you I'm going to talk about it, Tony. And I'm going to talk about how bullshit it is. Right? And it's not playing favorites. All right. All right. This is progress. This is progress. Look who we have here. Shout out to Tony. All right. Now listen.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Before you leave,
out.
Tony, we're not going to do this. I kicked Tony off. When you first came up, I kicked you off. The very first time, months ago, a year ago. Because no one comes up here with that energy. No one. I've had the best on my channel. I mean, you could talk about Kevin. You can talk about Abin Preach. You can talk about MTR. Shout out to LTTV.
What about me, bruh? What about me?
Shout out to LTTV.
Who did you mention?
On my channel. I mean, you could talk about Kevin.
R.I.P.
You can talk about Abin Preach.
Yeah, good work.
You can talk about MTR.
MTR?
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
You can talk about Poor Man's Podcast. I mean, you could talk about Kevin. You can talk about Abin Preach. You can talk about MTR.
I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Yeah, King Dave, for them like.
You can talk about Poor Man's Podcast. You can talk about Pocket Watching with JT. I've had the best on this channel. This channel, you're not going to come up and disrespect it. I don't know what to tell you. Not after so many greats have been on it. If you don't want to come on it, that's fine. I don't know what to tell you. Not after so many greats have been on it. If you don't want to come on it, that's fine.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause.
All right, I'm being immature as fuck. Let's get it.
But if Kevin deemed it worthy to come on numerous times, Abin Preach, your boy Spencer, all these different people, you're not going to do it. Now, I see you in the back. I'm going to pull you up again. And I don't, have you been sitting here the whole time? Have you heard my apologies? If you don't accept my apologies, that's fine. But this channel has been around too long and has had too many greats on it for you to come on with this energy. All right? And this is energy that I don't give you. Now, I'm going to pull you up again. Hopefully we can talk. And if it ends with you saying that you don't respect me, that's fine, Tony. Oh, now he dropped out. So I was going to bring him up. He hit the link again. I was going to bring him up. He decided not to come up.
For what? This is why this makes no sense. You're sending all those super chats saying don't keep my name out your mouth. You call up, you just say keep my name out your mouth. None of this made sense. This just looks like clout chasing.
All right. So that's what it is. But I'll just tell you guys, I'm proud of what we have over here. I'm proud that we can do things like this and that I could have professionals on here like Pocket Watching with JT, like Orlando Minor, people who have really influenced cultures like Kevin Samuels, huge content creators like Abin Preach. When I talked about...
Oh, that went over my head. I was saying it too. Jay Williams, shout out to you. He said you paid him to say, keep my name out your mouth Wait, hold on. Let me see that. I can't keep my name out of your mouth. As far as I'm concerned, that's an L, my guy. That is an L. That is an L. You're going to pay somebody to say, keep my name out of your mouth? It's like, all right, thank you for the money. And you pay me twice following the first payment? All right, cool.
I'm getting rich.
Tony the Closer yesterday and was praising him. Did you hear anything from Tony the Closer? When I talked about him today for hours, how he should have been a lawyer, how he trapped DJ Envy, did you hear anything from Tony the Closer? When I was criticizing DJ's Envy's attorneys, did you hear anything from Tony the Closer? But when I got to the first sentence where the attorney started going in on Tony the Closer, now guess who hits the link? Guess who hits the link? So, all right, Tony. You know, I don't think you're looking at this the right way, brother. Shout out to Craig. Craig says Tony's gonna go viral. Yeah, man. Listen, Tony is the man. No one is doing as much as he is to try to get their people their money back and all that. But Tony, you know, this could be handled a better way, brother. But hey, man, listen, if Tony don't fuck with me, listen, he's not the first, he's not the last. My ex-girlfriend hates my guts. She hates me. Shout out to
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care. The Little Gaming Channel. Little Gaming Channel, what does he say? He says,
He said, I respect Tony for what he's done to assist people, but his behavior is outrageous and befuddling. If I wanted to learn something from someone, his attitude will make me say heck no. And that's where most people are at. They're like, yo, they respect what he's done, trying to facilitate getting these folks back their money via lawsuit and putting Pina in prison. But all this extra shit.
He says, I respect Tony for what he's done to assist people, but his behavior is outrageous and befuddling. If I wanted to learn something from someone, his attitude will make me say, heck no. I mean, can you disagree with this? Tony, everybody respects you for what you're doing for these people. No one else will be doing it but you. For you, no one else is doing it but you. Now, people are helping, but you're the spearhead. And you're getting people justice. Will everybody get 100% of the money that they're owed? Thank you.
A loser.
The G Keita says Tony didn't get this hype with Caesar's brother who straight up threatened him on his oh shit. Shout out to Keita G.
Where's that illegal at? Where's that illegal? I showed you all my paperwork, all my receipts. You just posted that. That shit 3-4 years old. Nigga, that's 5-6 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. That's real money that have receipts for, Tony. You're trying to reach because you have nothing to do because you're a loser. Tony, you're a loser. Remember that. You're a loser. And all these people following you, they're all losers because they believe in what you put up. That's all bullshit, my nigga. Let the FBI show me that I'm wrong. When you show the FBI or the CIA, anybody you got that I'm wrong, you show me. And then I'll be like, you're Tony, you're the right. But at the end of the day, you're reaching because you're a loser. Look at your diamonds. They're fake, bitch. Remember that. I'm gonna smoke you, bitch. Remember.
Wait, what? My nigga,
What?
Go to jail, you son of a bitch! All right, hold on, man. You go to jail!
Now this guy's an idiot.
Because you're a loser. Look at your diamonds. They're fake, bitch. Remember that. I'm gonna smoke you, bitch. Remember, I'm gonna smoke you, bitch. I'm gonna smoke you, Tony. Keep talking your shit. You keep talking like you proud and shit. And then you fucking with the wrong nigga.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
All right, now first of all, you're not even black, so retract that last word. Second of all, My nigga, you're making threats on air, doing pause-worthy things. You gotta sit your dumb ass down, my nigga.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Remember, I'm gonna smoke you, bitch. I'm gonna smoke you, Tony. Keep talking your shit. You keep talking like you proud and shit. At the end of you fucking with the wrong nigga. Remember that. Look in my eyes, bitch. You fucking with the wrong nigga. You fucking with the wrong nigga, bitch. I've been in this game too long. You ain't fucking with the real niggas. You can go after NBCs or whatever. But with me, you're wrong, bitch. Remember that. I love you. And you're gonna see, puto. And when I shoot the
Stick together.
Pause. Shit at you, you ain't gonna have no more diamonds in your neck. Remember that, bitch. You're fucking with the wrong one. You think you all this tough shit? You came to my house when I was in DR. Come to me now. I'm here. I'm in Edgewater, New Jersey right now. Bring all your peeps and everybody that wants to come and say I owe the money. I'm right here. I'm right here right now. Right now. Show me, bitch. You won't. You won't. You won't. Remember that.
Bro, he has the feds on speed dial. He said he's putting cases on all you motherfuckers.
You're done.
And I know where you live, bitch. Remember that. Shout out to La Muerte. Have a good night.
I know where your mama live there too, right?
Alright, listen.
I know your mama live there too.
Yeah, alright, listen. Come on over.
Yeah,
We're ready for you. We're gonna eat pork
Dog
chops
tough,
with you,
puto.
bitch. Alright,
Mommy be with
come
daddy.
on over.
We send
Come
mommy
on
with
over.
daddy,
You
puto.
fucking with
We
the
send
wrong-
mommy with daddy,
Yeah,
puto.
Listen, I'm not big business. I'm none of those niggas. CM and the guy, I'm none of those niggas. You fucking with the
mommy
wrong.
up there with daddy.
Listen, you fucking with
had
the wrong one.
My address a long time,
Listen,
puto. Do
listen,
something,
I don't
puto.
give a fuck what.
You had
nigga,
the address a long time, puto.
gun
Do
get
something.
placed. I'm home right now.
How long you had the address and ain't pull up yet? Pussy.
All right, break them off. All right, I'm gonna let you put it. Listen, 6 Toronto Plus, Pacific, New Jersey. I'm gonna come over right now. Come over right now. Come over right now. Tough guy. Come on. You want to lie for me? You work for the FBI? Come right now. Come. You won't come, bitch. You know the work. You know it. You be that tough guy shit on Instagram. Come right now. I don't give a fuck. Let all the niggas at C0, MB, all money come to my house right now. Let them come right now. You won't come, right? Bitch ass nigga, man. You be on that shit because you're on tough on life. You see the. I know.
Now, these are the folks that are selling you property and selling you courses. These folks.
Come on, man. How did this happen? Who was the idiot that did this?
That's what you call winning? A nigga's nuts in your face? Man, I need to see what you call losing.
But I got something for you. I got something for you soon.
I got something for you.
All right. Cuídate.
Hey, yo, man.
I ain't a fake ass ring, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You a fake ass ring, nigga. That shit fucking 10 carat, nigga. Cuban zirconia. Get wild, no. You a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch. Bye, Tony.
He's a bitch. The nigga scared to go outside talking tough.
And shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Ricky Hernandez. Thank you so much. What does Ricky Hernandez say? It's evident that he has a strong passion, but he is channeling his energy in the wrong way. I would agree with that. His inability to remain stoic reflects the fragility of his ego. I mean, I think in terms of YouTubers, I'm up there in terms of reasonable ones. I mean, I've been on YouTube 2-3 years. Y'all have seen me in a lot of situations. Y'all kind of, y'all got me pegged a little bit. So.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
If there's anybody that you can work something through with, Lord knows it's going to be me. Especially because I keep telling them I'm trying to apologize to them. It's like, Jesus Christ. I don't know too many people in my life who've offered me apologies profusely, and I'm like, no, fuck that, fuck that. I mean, I guess if someone, killed my loved one or something, yeah, fuck you. But, anything less than that, it's like, I don't know. What do we do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks so bad. It looks like you have some severe emotional damage at this point. Like, get over it, my nigga.
Emotional damage.
Like, get over it. This man is begging you to stop. He's kissing your ass. The dick riding is ridiculous. Pause. So it's like at some point, this is where he lacks a little bit of social awareness, because folks are looking at him like he's just a bully. He's trying to bully him. He's trying to cower him down. He's trying to clout chase off of the issue. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. He needed to reel himself in and relax a little bit, because he's been doing good work when it comes to exposing the scammers. But it seems like he was a little emotional, a little nervous at the fact that lead attorney was combing over his files and looking at his paperwork. So it looked a little funny in the light. The $2,000 courses looked like a bunch of finesses. So people were a little, feeling a little insecure with their own work.
Talking about, I'm not saying Tony's trolling, but Tony's got some big misunderstandings. And he doesn't want to get them resolved. Now, I think now that I'm sounding it out to myself, I think that's the number one issue with Tony. It just seems like he doesn't want to resolve issues. He doesn't want to listen.
And that's what Pocket Watching with JT said. He said if you have beef with Tony, you have beef with him for life. And it's like the nigga don't want to let go of anything.
And say, okay, we got sideways. Can we work it out? No, he's on the whole Jada Pinkett, Will Smith thing. Keep my name out of your mouth. I mean, that's a little snarky, right? I'll admit it, but I don't know. I'm a man of resolutions. Shout out to the...
Nikki D says nothing wrong with legit courses. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with legit courses. The problem is most of the courses aren't legit. So every time we uncover a new course, we uncover a new fraud and a new finesse are coming through like...
Let's rob that nigga, man. Yeah, son.
A beautiful Keita G. And again, Little Gamer Channel, thank you. Keita says, I hope Envy wins his lawsuit against Tony just because he's ignorant. Jesus Christ. He needs his overinflated ego pop. I mean, listen, Keita is hard. I think Keita G is one of the hardest core people in the damn stream. Very interesting stream. We despite Tony getting in the way of himself, we all know that Tony is on the right side of this fight. And not only is he on the right side, I would say he's the number one leader of the fight. And hopefully he is able to get these people justice. But even if these people don't get justice, it will not be because of him. He has done way more than anybody. So, guys, I know Tony came in here, showed his butt a little bit, but let's be fair. Tony is the mover and shaker of this whole thing. Everybody write Tony the close. I know. Somebody write Tony the closer in the damn chat, man. Somebody write it. Because he really is. I know Keita ain't going to write it. But so somebody write Tony, man, because he really is the one doing the damn thing. And shout out to 10 Plus Sounds. Shout out to Keita. We know Keita. Keita, don't worry. You ain't got to type it in, Keita. I'll give you something else to do with them hands of yours. All right? You ain't got to type it in. But shout out to 10 Plus Sound. Shout out to everybody else. So yeah, I know, guys, that we've gone over a lot of things. I know that we talked about a lot of legal issues. I was breaking this stuff down for you.
Oh shit, we got a little bit of lag. Hold up, y'all.
We talked about a lot of legal concepts. Having said that, none of this is legal advice. I am not your attorney. I am the lead attorney, and I am here to help you lawyer up. Big shout out to D Court, man. Let me just pull it up right here. Shout out to D Court for the very first super chat, man.
No, I thought I did a better edit than this, but
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
why would I keep a $9 super sticker in here? God damn.
Down there, she is the stream sponsor, the beautiful.
Should I see houses? But jokes. Now
They have a good night and a good weekend, and I will see you guys next week.
Years ago, you were actually on the Breakfast Club, made a couple jokes. Now I don't think it was anything like serious, but
first of all, let me just say this. Envy, I adore you. I wanna get a house from you. Should I see houses? But what if you flipping something? Ain't it houses? What the fuck you doing? Every time I see you doing something, you flipping a house in New Jersey or some shit like that.
No, I'm not
you
real
sold houses.
I
you
buy
flipping.
houses, I fix them, and I rent them out. I'm not a realtor. I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to create.
You should become a realtor.
Okay, but I'm trying to figure out because then you got the home and you trying to make money off the home, and you making money off the home.
Yes, ma'am.
So you selling the homes?
I'm selling rooms or apartments. I'm keeping it.
SROs.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. So
you the slumlord.
I'm
Oh, you got
keeping it
4
living in-
families worth of niggas living under one roof? Oh my God. Does the government know?
I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to invest in themselves so they can always have property instead of continue to rent.
By investing in you and putting money in your pocket. That's not it's like you not making money. I'm just to the point I was making is you making money. Right?
I'm doing it the right way without getting got.
But they got to get got by you before they don't get got.
Now, this was a while ago. That's the old school Breakfast Club office when Angela Yee was still there. So that was a while ago. And she was on to the scamming ways.
Hey, look, I'm gonna see. You think they're gonna let that get through the wall? They're gonna let you put that through the wall? Cause I know you're gonna need some freaky shit when you get behind that wall.
Come on. Listen, I'm gonna give you some real weight.
All right, y'all. Hold up 1 second. Let me review what the hell we about to react to. This is, Tony the Closer going back and forth with the self-snitching brother once again. Then we got Tony the Closer reacting to some of these, or speaking to some of the victims. We're going to get into that shortly. But one thing I wanted to cover was DJ Academics basically lamenting the fact that Tony the Closer is completely clout chasing when it comes to controlling the narrative of this story. And it's perhaps more about promoting his brand and replacing DJ Envy more than it is about the victims. And that's the claim that DJ Academics is making. So we're going to get into that.
Tony the Closer and Caesar. Yo, Tony the Closer, if you're here watching me, I want to give you a single message. I've met you in person. You're a cool dude. But I also want you to know that...
Now, he's saying this because he posted a story. He posted a link on Twitter. And Tony the Closer jumped in the link, or he quote tweeted it, Tommy Sotomayor style, asking for his credit, demanding his credit. Like, hey, I made up the real estate RICO type shit. If you're going to run a story, check in with me type shit. It's like, so Academics wasn't having it. And we've seen what Tony the Closer tried to do with the lead attorney's platform. He tried to control this platform and tell him what to do. And there's a lot of that going on in regards to this story. So, hey.
Just here's... Give me a second. Let me send this message to Tony Closer. Because I seen you mention some, like you're kind of acting weird with me. Okay? I'm going to tell you why you're acting weird with me. Okay? Tony the Closer. I'm going to tell you why I think you're acting weird with me. I met you. I think you're a good person. I fuck with you. But I've seen some comments about you, and it seems clout chasing. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you why... I'm going to tell you what I took from those comments, and I'm going to tell you why I don't do it, okay? So, let me go to where you actually mentioned me at. So, the last stream where I said that I was breaking down the real estate RICO. By the way, I cover all rap hip-hop news. I don't need a help to cover rap hip-hop news. I don't need an interpreter to cover rap hip-hop news. Tony the Closer, I don't need you to cover rap hip-hop news. My name is Academics. If you never knew, I've been here before you even thought about playing football. Let me give you the facts, okay? Now, I understand. You feel like you are one of the people...
Stop the cap.
Yeah, I had to stop him there. That I was here before you thought about playing football. That's clearly not true. The age, it ain't mathing.
People who have been in the foreground of exposing DJ Envy or whatever the case is. That is not my concern. I am not on a pro expose DJ Envy or nobody's campaign. Maybe you are, but I am not. Okay? Now, when I've seen a few messages, and I've seen this about 4 or 5 times, so I got to address you. So I say I'm breaking down the real estate RICO. I get it. That's your term. Cool.
Now, he did show and provide the proof of the messages if y'all seen Academic stream. I just had to readjust it, crop it, because I'm always getting clapped by his copyright. So I ain't trying to get, you know what I mean?
Give you credit. You're the best. You made up this term. I thought it was Rick Ross, but you got it. It's cool. Now, what you're starting to do, which I don't like, and I'm going to call it out now. Tony the Closer. Academics don't need you. Academics don't need Envy. Academics don't need a motherfucking soul. So let me be very clear with you, and let me be very clear with anybody who's in this shit. You're promoting shit too. The reason why you ain't on my live stream yet, because I don't want a motherfucker to promote nothing with real estate to my audience. Y'all are all scammers. Big Ack is here now. DJ Envy, you, Caesar, all of y'all. I don't want none of y'all promoting shit to my audience. So let's be clear with that. So if you just want to expose DJ Envy, you could do your thing. But don't come on my shit, because I'm not going to give none of y'all platforms to promote what y'all got going on. Y'all are all scammers in my book. All scammers. Go do real estate on your fucking own. You, DJ Envy, Caesar, all of y'all. Y'all ain't going...
You missed a name, Academics. You missed a name on the list. Who did he miss? Who did he miss? He missed his niggas. Y'all remember Fresh and Fit also selling these courses? Oh, Myron talking about, oh, I don't need YouTube money. I got 22 properties. They're selling courses too. You forget about those niggas?
Don't get on my platform and be like, oh, okay, Envy's a scammer, but I'm the good guy. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. That applies to Fresh and Fit, don't it?
You promote real estate shit too. Focus on your real estate shit, my nigga. You ain't about to get on my platform and do it at all. Okay? So when I'm breaking it down, I don't give a fuck what you said about Envy. Because I'll sit here and say, whatever you're saying on real estate, I'll tell my audience, don't buy it. I don't trust you. I don't trust Envy. And I don't trust Caesar. Don't listen to no fucking entertainer. Me, don't listen to Caesar. Don't listen to Envy. Don't listen to Tony the Closer. That's what I'm saying. So if you trying to get on here just to get like some brownie points for exposing Envy, you could. But all y'all promoting shit. I don't want to hear about none of y'all courses. Y'all courses is dead. It's over with. I don't care if you was doing what they was doing. It's a dub. It won't be promoted on my platform. I don't care what you say. Fuck all of y'all. I mean, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, we don't want to hear about none of y'all. Oh, we got like this type of expo. Who? Fuck all of y'all. I mean, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, we don't want to hear about none of y'all. Oh, we got like.
Who is this? Isn't this the same ex-girlfriend that he convinced us that left? Isn't this the same chick that outed him? That same chick that I can't tell. It's like 140p. But doing the most, just walking through the back, being seen.
Like this type of expo. I don't want to hear it.
Nah, I swear that's the same girl. I swear that's the same girl.
So when you talking about how I'm talking about this shit without you, I don't need you, gang. I'm going to tell you why I don't need you. Because you promote your shit too. I don't do real estate. I don't do real estate, period. I tell my own audience, if I tell you to buy a house, don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm not about to sit here and promote you to make Envy look crazy. All of y'all niggas who've been promoting shit, go buy your houses yourself. Period. Stop promoting to fans. Period. That's what I'm standing on. I don't care if you ever scam nobody. That's not my prerogative. All of y'all right now, y'all are all in violation. I won't bring you on here. Because you ain't no motherfucking authoritative on motherfucking investing, nigga. Period. Big Action's here now. Period. You got a beef with Envy? Nigga, go ahead with your beef with Envy. I don't got no beef with Envy, but if Envy did wrong, you know I'm gonna point it out. I don't need, my nigga, let me tell you this. Let me tell you the facts about this. Charlemagne, Envy, Tony the Closer, my nigga, go look at my background. I'm way more eloquent. I'm way more smart than all you niggas. I don't need you niggas.
Wait, did he call out Charlemagne? Wait, hold on. Did he catch a stray too? Did I hear that wrong?
Envy. I don't got no beef with Envy, but if Envy did wrong, you know I'm gonna point it out. I don't need, my nigga, let me tell you this. Let me tell you the facts about this. Charlemagne.
He did say Charlemagne.
Who?
Yo, why is Charlemagne's catching strays out here. I think he made a mistake. I think he meant Cesar Pina. I think he's on that Henny Demix mode. I think he's drinking too much goddamn Henny. But that's what academics does. He wake up the next morning like, shit, I said this, and Tony the Closer's at his front door, and he regrets the shit he said. Like,
Envy, Tony the Closer, my nigga, go look at my background. I'm way more eloquent. I'm way more smart than all you niggas. I don't need you niggas to break shit down. You think I can't read, nigga? I graduated from Rutgers University with a biomathematics degree. I don't need you niggas for shit. Big Action's here now. I don't want you to promote shit to my audience. You see when I get on this shit? I got 20,000 people. I'm not sending them to another scammer. You go get that shit on your fucking own. You go hard on Envy? I ain't good, nigga. But you advertising shit too. I'm not advertising shit when it comes to motherfucking. All of y'all niggas who advertise motherfucking real estate, I'm calling all of y'all scammers. Say something to me. All of y'all scammers, what's up? I ain't advertising shit. I'm telling the fans keep their motherfucking money in their fucking pockets. So I don't want you on my shit talking about Envy, because you not better neither. Jay Morrison not better neither. None of y'all niggas better. I'm here to just say none of y'all niggas is good. Because Envy going down, you good? Fuck out of here, nigga. What you talking about? What we talking about?
Yo, he said he's standing on it. He's standing on this. He said he drew a line in the sand. He's standing on this. So, where it's applicable to Myron Gaines and Fresh, let's see if he actually stands on it.
Nigga, I got the biggest audience out of all y'all niggas. The fuck is you talking about? You think I'm about to put y'all niggas on here to go scam my audience? You fucking crazy, nigga. You think I'm about to go down to Rico like Envy? Nigga, I ain't no dummy, nigga. Nigga, I'm smarter than all y'all niggas combined. Facts. Y'all niggas.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Emotional damage.
It's a total fabrication.
You can't get my audience. Fuck out of here. So you talking about you got a problem with Envy? Nigga, tweet that shit and let it go. Cause I ain't promoting shit. I'm telling my audience, I would say, Tony, you a scammer. Envy a scammer. All you niggas is scammers. Fuck out of here. Let me tell my audience, don't invest with none of y'all. Y'all niggas is trying to sell niggas and upsell and trying to, bro, I ain't got.
Now, shout out to DJ Academics. Wrong one. That is the most exercise Ak has done in weeks. Niggas, man.
No, man, I ain't in no real estate. These my people who support me, nigga. So you talking about, oh, Ak, how you gonna break it down? Nigga, fuck your term, dog. Like, let's keep it a bean. I'm not scamming nobody here. Because let me tell you the truth. You ain't gonna use my platform like how the dummy nigga Caesar used Envy's platform. Fuck is you talking about? I seen that little slick hate. Nigga, if you got a problem with Envy, boy, put that on the table and move on. You promote shit, nigga. What the fuck is you promoting in real estate, gang? All of y'all niggas is scammers. I'm standing on it. If I'm gonna call Envy a scammer, you a scammer.
We're holding him to that. You gotta stand on it, sir. You said it. You said it chest out. Off the Henny. Spazzing on your screen, on your stream. Mike hitting all the peaks. That shit sounds terrible. That's why I tried to avoid in the last show.
Stop promoting to my fucking people. Stop it. You ain't better than Envy. You ain't better than Caesar. Stop it. Sit here and entertain. Get your money. I sit up here and I entertain and get my fucking money. I don't sit up here and fucking get my course. Fuck y'all courses. Y'all all scam these niggas. I will never let y'all do this shit on my platform. So if y'all think, oh, I gossip up here and I'll tear all y'all niggas down before I co-sign one of y'all niggas. It'll never. Big Act is here now. Never happened. Cause I never earned no money. And I earn way more money off this internet shit.
Yo, this nigga banging the table now? Hey, yo. Yo, academic, yo.
Then all y'all niggas, Envy included. I ain't come here to scam niggas. So don't tell me about why we need you, Tony, the closer. For what? Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Oh, cause Envy's, my nigga, you not even Envy's league, my nigga. I could speak on Envy. Nigga, I'm a media personality with a big platform, nigga.
Yo, he's legit out of breath. He's legit out of breath. This nigga's yo, what is
Oh, cause Envy's, my nigga, you not even Envy's league, my nigga. I could speak on Envy. Nigga, I'm a media personality with a big platform, nigga. Who knows you?
Deep breaths.
You wanna be heard. Man, stop playing, little nigga. Man, this act right here, nigga. You know, if I wanted to sell my people to the devil for $10 million, I could. I don't want to do it. So when you talking about how you breaking it down and don't know the facts, just gossip, I'm playing from legitimate sources, the news. Oh, you want me to put you on my shit? You want me to tell them that, oh, you're the guy. You want me to be co-signing like, this is the guy who's real. Envy was fake. My nigga, I keep telling y'all niggas, Big Act, been the nigga. I never need none of y'all.
Stop it. Get some help.
You up here trying to get people fake. I ain't gonna come co-sign none of y'all neither. I'm here to tell everybody who's a fan of mine, don't invest your money on real estate with me, Caesar, Envy, any of these niggas, and definitely not Tony. Tony, don't sell a motherfucking thing to my people.
See, yo, at least he's keeping it a stack and said me. He said himself, too, because he know he be scamming you if he's selling you something. See, at least he did that. I did the same thing, because I told y'all, if I'm ever selling y'all a course, it's a goddamn scam. I'm finessing chest out. I ain't hitting enough super chats. I'm not hitting my Cash App quota, so I decided to scam. That's what it came down to if I'm selling you a course. That's what it is, man.
Because I'll get mad. I get upset. Because I ain't going to jail with you bitch ass niggas for none of the real estate RICO, whatever the fuck. It wasn't even a real estate RICO, nigga. You got some problem with Envy?
A Lady 747, shout out to you with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
A Lady 747 says, now I'm starting to think that they're all in on a clout chasing scripted soap opera. See, this is the thing. Because I'm in the industry and I know these things a lot better than I did prior when I was speculating. It always seems like that. It always seems like that. But the truth is, it's not. None of the shit is scripted. People just know how to insert themselves and try to make themselves relevant on a storyline for some sort of clout. You see the same shit with Love and Hip Hop. You would swear it's scripted, but it's set up in a way, and then everybody knows how to insert themselves to try to make some sort of storyline, some sort of turmoil, so they could highlight that for clout. Everybody's inserting themselves everywhere they can for clout. That's the industry. Try to offer a level of visibility anywhere you can go. That's why Tony the Closer. Tony the Closer is being sued by DJ Envy. He got hit with a cease and desist, and he hasn't stopped anything. He's been going everywhere speaking on it. He's speaking to the news outlets. He's speaking on his platform, rightfully so, because he's outing and exposing the scammers. But meanwhile, he's kind of doing this shit himself a little bit with his courses, his $2,000 courses that are not consistently priced. How are you going to have a $2,000 course? And then that's why that lady complained and the lead attorney lamented it. You had a $2,000 course, and then you dropped it to $200 after you got various sales. It looks very suspect. And then you have all sorts of giveaways. You have all sorts of, he's in the real estate business as well. And then you're calling out other people. And then when you're called out and people pulling up your files, you seem very, very nervous, very scared, it seems weird. Everybody, right now it looks like everybody's scamming. And you're trying to use somebody else as a stepping stool to elevate your scam because you couldn't be someone scamming after outing everybody else. It just looks crazy.
Dealing with that nigga, man. But don't think because you think like you thought you were owed a code word or whatever. My nigga, Tony the closer. My name is Big Act. I could violate any of these media niggas whenever I want.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Stop the cap.
My nigga, Tony the closer. My name is Big Act. I could violate any of these media niggas whenever I want. I've been the guy.
Get him out of here. He's got no place in here. Get rid of him. Okay.
That's all, folks.
One thing they ain't never said, I sat up here and promoted a scam. Breakfast Club brought me on. You told my integrity, nigga. You was a nigga who was never in the game, nigga. You been ignored. You been begging for my... What? Why you not bringing me up there? Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck that. Nigga, I'm that guy.
Yo, stop
I
this
was at
shit,
the
yo.
Breakfast Club a couple months ago.
Yo, stop this
ignore
shit. Yo, I hate when niggas tell me that they're that guy. I hate when niggas tell me how real they are. My nigga, man.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
that shit. I could ignore that shit like I ain't see shit. Because that shit don't bother me no way. I ain't lose no money. I'm rich as fuck, just like you. But you know what? That shit bother my spirit. I got a problem with envy. Charlamagne's my mans. I'm gonna bring that up because niggas lost money. You got an agenda. I don't give a fuck what you say. So when I see the little weird shit, how you're talking about it, why we need you, Tony, why we need you?
This is what I'm talking about. He said, how are you talking about it? This is where I'm on DJ Academic side. This is where I was on the lead attorney side for this. Because it is some clout chasing fuckery when you really think that everybody needs to go through you to speak about the story that you're involved in. It's asinine. You're stopping everybody's story. You're jumping in. You're trying to call into people's lines. You're on their Twitter. You're badgering them in the DMs talking about, oh, like, what are we doing out here? They could run the story without your involvement. This is 100% clout chasing. Academics needs to chill, though. All this passionate bullshit. Everyone tries to, oh, I'm passionate. No, you're not. You're emotional. Relax, sir. I get it's entertainment, but come on, man.
Tell me why we need you. You clout chasing everybody. Oh, could you give me credit for real estate Rico? It's not a Rico, you dummy. It's not a Rico. Fuck is you talking about? Are you here for the people or are you trying to line your own pockets? The same thing we accusing the envy of, you trying to do on the low. Big Act is here now. Don't come in on Batman, no fucking Superman outfit. Told my I should what? Well, you think you should? Nigga, I brought a federal agent that used to prosecute niggas on here yesterday. I seen your hating ass in the comments, but you don't know the really facts. Nigga, you are a former NFL player with no fucking badges. Stop it. You ain't got nothing to do with this. If Envy is guilty, we'll pin him to the cross. But you just another nigga who's running their mouth. I got a bigger platform than you. My name is Ack. Big Ack is here now. You don't got... None of y'all niggas got bigger platforms than me. And none of y'all niggas can tell me what to do. You heard what I said? So don't ever mention me again. Nigga, I think you a scammer too. I'm gonna stand on it. Nigga, I think you a scammer. Envy a scammer. Any of y'all niggas who mention real estate, I think y'all scammers. I don't scam. So I don't want none of y'all on my shit talking about real estate.
You know what he does, right? He'll be like, you know what it was, right? He'll back up from the camera subtly as he takes in that deep ass breath, but we can still hear it. We caught you, sir. Nigga just breathing so goddamn loud. My nigga, hit the goddamn treadmill before you're doing this. You are out of breath. Like, this is pathetic.
If you gotta course the pitch, you're a scammer. If you gotta fucking course the pitch, you're a scammer to me. Y'all scam my people for $17 million. Don't ever talk about, bro, put my shit back. Don't talk about why act not. Bro, I don't got no interest in you, my nigga. I ain't beefing with you like Envy.
Yo, you hear this nigga? You scammed my people for $17 million.
Crying to me, and I'm not having that.
Bro, it was upward of 50 plus. It was 3 times that amount, sir. 3 times that amount. They robbed from their own communities. There's no defending the scamming that they did. When I heard Cesar Pina is charged with 1 count of wire fraud, I'm like, 1? How? How only 1? What are we talking about out here?
How did this happen? Who was the idiot that did this?
Envy gotta go do his shit with you. I ain't got time for that. But you, no Envy. I get millions, nigga, but I get it the right way, nigga. I sit up here and I sit for hours in a day. And I entertain my people, I make them laugh, and I try to do my thing. I'm not like y'all niggas. Y'all sell false dreams, y'all sell false hope. I can't fuck with y'all for that. I don't care if it's envy or it's not.
Man's out of breath, yo.
I'm gonna just say that right now. So, just respectfully, you know me, I always be telling y'all, Tony, I don't give a fuck about envy. But if you say anything slick about, boy, you not no nigga, stop talking about your credit. Nigga, what the fuck you need credit when you ain't lose a fucking dollar? What the fuck you need credit you ain't lose? I ain't responding to shit he gotta say, nigga. I'm the fucking A side of all of this. Nobody paying attention to Caesar, nigga. Let me tell you the facts. When I get on here, I get 30,000 people watching me. Nobody give a fuck about you, Caesar. Caesar, Tony, whatever your name is, nigga. I don't need to tap in with none of y'all.
Nah, it's true. Academics does 30,000 live. Like, y'all see him on YouTube, it'll show like 11,000, but he's on multiple different streaming services. He'll be on Rumble. He'll be on other things. But yeah, he does numbers. He's not lying about his numbers.
I need to tap in with the truth. You got a problem with that, nigga? I think you a scammer too. That's it. Fuck out of here, man. Nigga over here sending slick shots. I'm gossiping. Boy, you scamming. You scamming, Envy scamming. Envy scamming, Caesar scamming. Y'all all scamming. I'm the only real nigga in this shit. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. Like, I can't stand the I'm the realest nigga claim. Like, yo, that shit needs to stop. Folks need to dead that shit. The secondhand cringe, the secondhand embarrassment. I can't live through this shit.
Wow. How the fuck you put people on game but you selling? How the fuck you putting people on game but you got some shit going on? I don't have nothing in real estate.
That point right there is how are you calling out the scammers when you got like similar things going on in your backyard? And that's why he was annoyed at the points that that TLA was bringing up, because it shows that, hey, wait a minute, you're in this real estate business too. Wait, you're selling courses. Wait, what's going on over here? So, and then you have some disgruntled people, disgruntled fans, that disgruntled lady that called in on the last show. So,
state. I'll be the first one to say all my money be in liquid cash. It's in Robinhood. It be in the stock market. My shit is not in real estate. Don't listen to me. And I'm happy to tell people that. Y'all niggas trying to manipulate people. Don't spend. I told what I say yesterday, y'all. Bro, y'all got y'all hard-earned money. Don't spend it on what I'm saying. But I'm telling y'all right here now. Caesar, Envy, Tony the Closer. I'm sitting here. Y'all are all scammers in my book. That's stamped, signed. I don't give a fuck. Y'all are all scammers. Thank you for telling Tony, thank you for putting us on game about envying them. But I'm going to put them on game about all y'all. All scammers. Sorry. And that's how you fucking end that shit. Chat, let me put this out for once and for all. Tony the Closer, scammer. Envy, scammer. What's the other? No, Charmaine no scammer. Caesar, scammer. Any nigga who talk about real estate, scammer.
So, once again, you got to hold him to this. He said he's drawing a line in the sand. He's standing on this. You got to hold academics to this. So, Myron and Fresh are under review. Academics is doing the review since you said they're scammers, right? Those are your niggas.
Okay? I'm keeping it like that. Shut the fuck up about that. Go get some other shit. Man, I ain't got no time for no nigga reply, nigga. Cause I ain't looking for no nigga reply. Don't be mentioning me like that, nigga. The fuck I was crediting the nigga and I realized he clout chasing. I'm realizing the nigga clout chasing. I'm giving him credit. Oh, Real Estate Rico is Tony the Closer. He's clout chasing.
Do you see this? It's the same result. The same shit. Academics was giving him credit. TLA was giving him credit. He just wanted to control the story and be a part. Man, this is some filthy work out here, man. This industry's trash. It's some filthy work, man.
Yes, the camera loves your nastiness.
How you clout chasing while trying to help people? How the fuck are you clout chasing while trying to help people?
Yo, there was a guy giving his testimonial about him. He was robbed out of what, like $300,000? He was telling the story to Tony the Closer. He was getting very emotional on camera. Tony the Closer was crying on camera with him. At first, that everyone was like, this is so sincere. This is so emotionally touching. He cares so much. Now many are looking at that with a grain of salt. Like, yo, what kind of nasty work is this? Like, you're faking sympathy for... But we don't know. We can't say. It's mere conjecture at this point. But with how it looks... The optics look very bad right now.
How do you need credit? You know who you are? You are DJ MC, nigga. Talking about, oh, he needs credit for sayings. The fuck is you talking about? Yo, Tony the Closer, let me tell you this. I ain't scammed with y'all in Rico's. And I know I ain't scammed with y'all in this real estate shit. And I ain't DJ Envy. No, he's not. Tony, you're not getting no platform over here, and I will campaign on the fact that y'all niggas ain't on shit. I run this shit. It's not y'all. I run this. But if you think you run this, come this way, okay? I don't give a fuck about DJ Envy and what the fuck he got going on. Nigga, I don't know about that nigga's lifestyle. I'm trying to be fair. If that nigga innocent, I ain't gonna try and convict him. I'm be like, all right, bet I see, okay.
And that is the difference. And that's why I was out by the end of that last reaction on Tony the Closer, because I'm like, yo, we are covering this from a completely different perspective. I know he's outing the scammer and whatnot, but I'm saying we, most folks in the media, I assume, like academics as he's saying it right now, and the way I'm covering this from a media perspective. We're doing breakdowns of this and assessments of what is out there. It's not campaigning for jail. But at the same time, if those are the results from breaking this down, and because at the end of the day, we're not the court of law. This is the court of public opinion at best. Tony's talking about calling the feds, doing things himself, he's coming from a completely different perspective, and then he's trying to use this to facilitate clout to promote his own courses in his own real estate thing. It's like, I don't really understand the mission here.
Envy guilty? Nigga. As cool as I am.
To get justice for the folks getting robbed obviously is a good mission, but it doesn't seem like that is the main focus because of the way he's maneuvering with this mission.
Nigga, I'm riding on it. bro, you a fucked up nigga if you guilty. But what I'm gonna tell you is that y'all niggas trying to do this bullshit. Tony, let me tell you this. You're not academics. It's only one of me. I'm the nigga like, you mad because like, I'm not gonna bring you on my...
A-Lady747 said, I haven't heard anyone say they give Envy money. This is the problem. It's listed in the lawsuits, though. I don't know if I covered that extensively enough or I glossed over it in the last, or maybe 2 streams ago when we covered the lawsuits. His name is listed in the lawsuits for owing money, so I'm not sure. I haven't heard anybody speak out directly because all the interviews we heard was in direct relation to Cesar Pina. But nonetheless, they were... Actually, no, it wasn't directly to... Because there was also a complaint, somebody complaining. There was a black guy in a brown suit who was also an investor that got defrauded and said Envy was 100% culpable for it because he had some involvement. I remember that breakdown. We did that. But yeah, there was some guy that pointed out Envy as well. He said that.
Shit to talk about nothing with Envy. You come off like a hater. You are straight just trying to promote yourself. You seem like bacteria, my nigga. Sorry. Not doing it. Okay? If you... Envy is under the microscope. If that was your goal, you should be happy he's under the microscope. But you're not happy because of that. You know why? Because you're a clout chaser. You want the attention. No, give me the credit.
Yeah, he owns... This is the problem. They were in business together. They have a company together where DJ Envy is on the board of directors. We covered that in one of the past videos. If y'all haven't seen the past breakdowns, y'all might need to go back and see the old videos of us breaking this down.
I want the credit. No, I did it. I exposed it. Please help me. No, give me the... No, nigga. No.
So much so that he has a pending lawsuit against him for a cease and desist, and he refuses. So everything academics is saying is apropos. We've seen this on the lead attorney stream. We've seen this on many media outlets where Tony the Closer is following the story on. You were supposed to legally shut the hell up. The case would still be pending. People would still be investigating it. You got hit with the lawsuit, but he doesn't care. He does not care. He still needs to spearhead it. Well, shout out to him for spearheading it, but the clout chasing, we can see right through it, though.
Scammers. So when I got 15,000, 20,000 watching me, I ain't going to serve them up to... Let me tell you this. Sometimes they see one evil, and all they want to be... Like, the audience, they want you to serve them up to another person who seem less evil. I'm here to tell y'all are all evil. I think you a scammer. The other nigga scammer. All y'all scammers. We don't want to hear real estate from you, okay? Didn't you get rich via football? Go play your football and go fucking invest your money in your fucking bank. Tony the Closer, we don't want to hear your money advice. Neither DJ Envy. Neither the other bum ass thing, which he should be arrested. Okay? What you said? Wait till...
A-Lady747, my question to you and my question to everybody that pops up in chats late. How late were you to the show? How late were you to the show? Did you not hear? Y'all probably gonna have to hear the rest of the academics going off because I need to get back into DJ Envy's testimony. A-Lady747, did you miss this?
An inside source.
Did you miss him telling all about his involvement in the case, not just the partner, him actually facilitating the deals? Did you not see this? I'm not like chastising you seriously. I'm just trying to inform you. Like come on, like what is this?
So Angela Yee had a boyfriend in Detroit. Still has a boyfriend in Detroit.
Oh, that was some unrelated snitching. But there's also, where was it? There's a lot of this, man. We played this earlier.
Buying jewelry and cars. I just took some money and I said, I'm gonna buy these properties. Properties were $15,000.
All right, so y'all gonna have to go back into this if y'all missed this, but
what is this?
Yep, this was self-snitching at its finest. We got into this earlier in the show. Let's go wrap up the last 8 minutes of the academics reaction before we wrap up the show. This has been a very long live stream. Shout out to everybody that's stuck around the entire time. Y'all have been here for the duration of the stream. Shout out to y'all. Let's get back into this.
Nigga, this club. I mean, was paid up. You ain't got no motherfucking. You were just trying to be on the Charleston White shit saying you snitching on a nigga. Now you talking about, bro, I'm telling you, the same shit you try to do to DJ Envy, because you clout chase, I'm telling niggas you a scammer too. What's up? You mad? You a scammer too. Exactly. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't got no motherfucking. What's up? You ain't got no motherfucking bigger platform than me, nigga. So you gonna sit there like a little boy. You gonna watch me. You gonna be tearful. How could he say this about me? Yeah, you should have stopped fucking clout chasing, nigga. Okay? Big for nothing, just doing a whole bunch of clout chasing, nigga. Because you're not used to this attention. Nobody even paid attention for what you thought. You were the nigga who got kicked off Gilly's podcast for no fucking reason, nigga. Was paying $50,000 an episode just to get on there. Nigga, I ain't got no issue with you, but don't be trying to flex your mic trying to get in on my shit. Bruh, I don't need Gilly, Wallow, you, nobody. I come in here on my own merit, my own words. You see people watching me, I ain't got time for none of that. You start coming here on that dick sucking shit. Why he not talking to me about DJ Envy? What the fuck do you gotta do with DJ Envy, my nigga? Go sit your fucking stupid ass in the fucking corner, nigga. You're a fucking fan. Let me put it in perspective. You're a fucking fan, kid. Nigga, I've been famous before you could even run a mile, nigga. You're a fan. Watch me. Nigga, the same way you see me when Charleston White at Fresh and Fit, nigga. I'm academics. You're right. Live, living flesh. I'm the guy. You're fan. Period. You fan. I get it. You probably want to go to the Breakfast Club. I don't know what you got with Envy. Envy might be scamming. I'm not defending Envy neither. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, I ain't gonna let a nigga like you think that, oh, Ack, you gotta put me on your platform. Why? You're a scammer too. You're a scammer too. What you mean put you on my platform? Boy, you used to pay. Let's talk about it. My nigga, I'll call Gilly right now. You used to pay Gilly 50 bands to get on his pod, nigga. You been trying to scam niggas. Oh, you mad because Caesar got on?
Yeah, the $50,000 to do the pod episode is literally like the worst kept secret in the industry. Everybody knows. This is so bad.
The Breakfast Club without paying? You used to pay. Yo, they told me you used to pay Gilly and Wallow 50 bands to even get on there. Boy, you used to pay them niggas to do shit. Boy, you don't got no motion. You don't got no action. What you say about a suit? Nigga, oh, that's cute, but I got money too. So cute. I don't care. I'm facing more losses. Nigga, I'm telling you the truth. You the lame nigga that they didn't want to have on a podcast. You was bitching. Nigga, you met me in Miami. You was like, oh, you're Gilly and Wallow. Nigga, the first time I talked to Gilly and Wallow, I said, why this nigga Tony the closer? He said, that nigga used to pay us $50,000 to get on an episode. Boy, I will call Gilly and Wallow. I ain't even trying to bring them into the business right now. Boy, you used to pay them $50,000 for a episode. Boy.
Shout out to Vaughn with the 4-month membership.
I'm getting rich.
You have the clip of Tony getting booed from the Gilly pod? No, I have the clip of Gilly and that credit counselor guy that they tried to, that paid $50,000 to get on the show, that they were trying to sell. I have that clip, the intro clip of them basically introducing the credit guy and saying that your credit will never be bad again after fucking with this guy, X, Y, and Z. I'm paraphrasing. That's the clip that I have. I don't have the clip of him getting booted from the podcast. I didn't even know about that until he said it.
But if you pay me $50,000, you could sit here like a hoe, and you could mouth off about DJ Envy too. Send me $50,000. That's what you pay Gilly and Wallow. I want $50,000. You ain't lit. Nobody talks to you. You're like the herb who been waiting for your time. Oh, no. Oh, this DJ Envy thing is my thing. Bro, DJ Envy, that's his real life, my nigga. If he gonna go down, that's his real life. You're acting like a herb. $50,000. My nigga, if you trying to get on here with me, the same 50 bands you sent to Gilly and Wallow, hit me. You can send it to me. You will sit right here with me, nigga, and I'll hear the bullshit you gotta say. So you say DJ Envy did what? Okay. And I'm gonna look at my accountant over there and be like, that 50,000 is good, right? Boy, you've been paying for platforms. You've been paying for platforms, kid. No, we not responding to him. I'm just gonna send the shit out of him. You paid 50,000 for Gillian Wallow. You're gonna pay 50,000 for me to read another message of yours. Don't even. Hey, anybody in my chat, clip that shit. You paid 50,000 for them. Cloud chasing, dick sucking. Oh my God, Gillian Wallow acting like, bro, you was giving them free cash. I talked to Gilly. I said, Gilly, who is this nigga? He said, yo, act. That boy was just giving us 50,000 because he wanted to have some motion. He tried to have some motion. He was giving Gilly $50,000 per podcast episode. $50,000. Well, you gotta learn. I'm sorry. Tony the Close, you can't fuck.
50 grand per episode is some nasty work out here. That's nasty work. Do you really need that level of visibility that bad where you're paying 50 grand per episode?
You can't fold me. You know why you can't fold me? There's no hip hop nigga you know that's lit than me. Period. So I'm gonna end you there and I'm gonna move on. Okay, Tony the Closer. I get it. You think we're gonna talk about envy, nigga? That envy story, we took it from you, nigga. You the nigga who been bitching about them, hoping that you was gonna get a. I'm not bringing you on here to talk about envy, nigga. The fuck? You sound like a scorned hoe trying to. Hey, envy,
Christ.
yo, envy fucked me, but he never texted me back, bro. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear it. Sorry. If envy did bad, he did bad. We don't care. I'm not. But it is what it is. Anyway, you heard what I said, nigga. You told me to close it, but Big Act just fucking closed you the fuck up, nigga. All right. Anyway, keep tweeting.
I don't know about that. That just sounded a little off.
Stick together. Pause. He knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Envy. I had to wrap this bum ass nigga up just to show you I don't have no problem with you. I keep it really unbiased and individual because I think Envy probably was looking at me like, yo, act, yo, you don't got, nah, I don't got nothing against you. I keep it 100. None of y'all niggas ever really gave me nothing. I got the biggest audience. Do I need to say it? I got the biggest audience. It's midnight, nigga. We got 23,000 people watching me right now. I got 10,000 just on the King Academics page. I got 20. Don't even show me that shit no more.
All right, man.
We don't care.
We get the message. We got 1 minute left, y'all. We gonna run this out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We are wrapping up the show. Hopefully y'all caught it from beginning to the end, so y'all can catch everything that we reacted to in the show, all the facts, all the emotional damage from folks calling into panels with their. You know what? I'm out of words, man. We wrapping up.
Yeah, he's a dub. I got 23,000 people watching me, nigga. I don't need you. Anyway. All right, people. We still do got a few things to talk about. Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna talk about?
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. Feel free to hit up that Cash App. Cash App link is in the chat.